Royalty Beauty Brands is a female, Black-owned beauty company with all of your cosmetic needs in mind. Right now, we offer hair extensions, eyelash extensions, and our flagship product, Yum Bella Lip Glam. Coming soon to add to our product line will be promo merchandise, lip oil, lip scrub, beard oil, body butter, body soap, and makeup, to name a few. Every product is vegan friendly and carefully made with the consumer in mind. Check out our Royalty Beauty Brand social media and go to our website to sign up for our exclusive mailing list for discount codes and to place an order. Don't forget to leave us some feedback. Royalty Beauty Brands. We see the beauty in you.
We hustle, but the night we know that the ride or die.
Welcome to the house of the princess.
I keep waiting by my seat. Know that the ride or die.
I'm 50% righteous, 50% ratchet.
We hustle, but the night we wait my seat. Know that the ride or die. My name came up a lot of sounds. More when
Thank
I was
y'all
not
for joining
around.
us.
Certain people that I know.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the house of the princess. I know the lights have been out for quite a while. Look, I am recovering from a sinus infection, plus still trying to balance everything that's going on in my life. Look, I can't even see straight. So y'all gonna have to bear with me today. But y'all over here talking about me and my feelings is hurt. But I still... I thank y'all for all the love and such and support that y'all seem to be trying to see about me. And I'm trying to get back to everybody. So y'all bear with me today. But I appreciate y'all being in here, okay? And then while y'all was in here talking about me, I hope that y'all pressed the like button already. If you have not, go ahead and press the like button as you're sitting down, okay? And if you're not subscribed already, please press the subscribe button. Get on in here and be a legal citizen of the house of the princess. And what you can do, there is a join button right next to the subscribe button. And there is a link down in the chat box, in the bottom description box, where you can join the house of the princess and be a card carrying legal citizen of the house of the princess. And we'll get into all of that a little later. But I thank y'all for coming. I appreciate you. Now, let me do the roll call real quick. And while I'm doing the roll call, after you do your like button, also get your cool beverage, okay? I got me one today. It's a little bit of mixed, what is this? The margarita mix. It's the watermelon kind, and I just put a little splash of cranberry juice. And I'm going to be bougie today because I got my Kat Von D lipstick on. I'm going to use a straw. Okay, so let's see you in there. Of course, the lovely Black Diamond, the mother of the house, is in here early and on guard. The mods are in the building. They are my knights in shining armor, and I want you to put some respect on their name. Please respect them. Please obey them. They keep order in the building. How are you doing today? Hi, Kimmy Nicole. We have a few salutations. Q, how are you doing? Tanja J, J28T, okay. Andrea Jones, how are you doing? Why are you bothered? Is in the building. And yes, hit that like button again. Okay, I am very happy to be here in the palace. Salutations and salutations. Cindy Jackson, how are you doing? And okay, I'm rubbing my eyes. I'm trying to get these little contacts to be clear so I can see clearly. Okay. And Tanja, okay, who else? Salutations. Y'all done talked about this Lady Potatoes. We're not going to do that. I was trying to talk to her early, okay? Hey, Trey Gavy Fish. How you doing? Yes, it's been a minute. Hey, how you doing? Oh, thank you so much. Hey, Amelia, how are you doing? Yes, honey, and all these people, they killing folks and all that. Yes, I will be back on my square. Hello, Marva. How are you doing? Okay, why did it skip like that? Don't do me like that. I don't want to miss nobody. Hey, Jam. Felicia Marie, how are you doing? Thank y'all so much. Thank you so much for the compliments. Hey, Shar. Yes, I am. I am here. Thank you, Shar. Hey, Ray Ray. He said, I rushed right on in. Hey, Just Simply. Hello, Tasha. How are y'all doing? I thank y'all for being here. Make sure you get your friends in here. I see there are also a lot of people that are in the Palace Garden. You are still welcome. And we are happy to have you. Get your lemonade, get your drink, and let's get ready for this key. Hey, Shannon, why are you doing this to me? Shady Shannon is in the building. And hello, Abba's child. Yes, yes, God. Furious Drago Lord, how are you doing? Yes, is she back up? Pull her chair and get this cookie. Yes, God. Yes, God. So without further ado, I am going to bring up the lovely lady while she over here running her mouth in the chat. Anyway, I am going to bring up my gorgeous, gorgeous co-host and the stars of the show. Okay, first let's get your sunshines and your little cutie oranges in the chat for the gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous Miss California Cutie in the building.
Hey y'all, hey!
Hi, and I'm loving the hair.
Oh, I'm loving your look, baby.
Yeah,
You
look,
got
she's new. I think she looked very like Dolly Parton-ish. I still
honey.
gotta do a
I was
little
gonna say Marilyn Monroe. I was gonna hit you with the Marilyn Monroe
I
on,
gotta do a little
but
maintenance to it. I ain't really touched on it,
already.
but I just threw it on. I was like,
You know who shouldn't wear that blonde? Is Letitia. Or you should have gave her
how
that
is
wig.
we coming out like that?
I'm
We
just
ain't even,
saying, I don't
we
like the
ain't
blonde.
even got started.
I don't like the blonde on her. But anyway, let me get back to my family that's in the palace, y'all. We back, y'all. Is y'all happy to see us or what? Because I'm so happy to see my sister. Oh my God. She looks so pretty. You look gorgeous. I mean, when you came out the palace today, you said you're not playing. You let us know.
I
You been
miss
baby.
y'all.
I already can tell
I
you look.
dress up for y'all. I ain't look like this all day to the last 10 minutes before I got up yet.
And I love it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Hello, everyone. I can't read the comment. If I read the comments, I'm over here with it. So, hi to everybody that's in
That's
the
why I'm
building.
putting them on the
Yo,
screen.
no.
Okay.
I'm happy to see everybody in the building. We've been missing you guys like crazy. And just happy to be back. Can't wait to get this good kiki in, like everybody said. And we sorry we're a little late. We were still cleaning the palace up. So yeah.
You know, I don't think it was just the dirty root and the blend. Oh, y'all just coming with y'all trying to get me in all kind of trouble with these people down in
No. I'm
Huntsville.
just saying that. Here's the thing, I'm a hairstylist, so for me, I'm just saying, honey blonde, babe, bring out the honey blonde, put the
Yeah.
little highlight in it. She been doing the honey blonde. It
Yeah,
was.
that
It's
one
not
just
just
she's just
the
trying new
bleaching
things,
and the
you
blonde.
know.
It was just not right. Maybe if it was longer like yours, if it had a little flow to it, it was stiff. It was like I was like, no, babe, that ain't it. Hey, Q. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. I love y'all. I can't
I'm
wait
gonna
to
do
just
this
get
with
the kiki
y'all
in.
today.
Oh my God.
And look, when y'all see me going off camera, look, I'm in these last stages of
Okay.
this sinus infection. I'm gonna be muting it and moving and carrying on.
Yes. So yeah, glad everybody's in the building. Don't forget to like y'all. Hit that like button for us. Um, because sometimes we get carried away in the chat. We forget to just let me hit this like button, pull that down, do what gotta do. Hit the like button for us, please. Appreciate you.
I mean,
Appreciate
so
it.
look, we gonna get you all caught up. We know that sometimes that y'all watch us just to keep y'all
Exactly.
abreast of the show, and we are about to give it to you. And look at all y'all coming in the room. Y'all done with your Sunday dinner, or sitting up there eating at the table, and you done slapped the kids, told them gone somewhere. Okay.
That's how you do it on a good Sunday.
Now look,
Oh,
in the meantime, between time, blow this nose while y'all say hi and get your fleur de lis and your shades up in the chat, okay? And let's welcome the beautiful and ooh, look, we're gonna celebrate her today. The beautiful Miss Nola ReadZzzz. How are you doing, baby?
I'm gonna start off in the corner. I'm gonna start off punishing myself, honey.
Poor thing. Turn
I say
around.
punish. Yeah, I mean y'all gonna punish me anyway, so I might as well go
Mhm.
ahead and
Get ready. Yes, yeah, sit to the side a little. You ain't got no swivel chair, so you need a swivel chair so you can
girl
go
no, because I
swivel
like to
your ass
swivel
around.
myself.
You okay?
I actually do have a swivel chair, girl, but it's in the box. I ain't put it together yet, but at least I ordered one.
Hey, you look so pretty, sis. I never
Girl,
want to more good looking
thank
sis
you,
right
girl.
here. You
I
know,
feel like I wanted to give a little red, little color to the melanin. You know what I'm saying?
okay, looking
Put a little
good.
color, the red pop on the skin. Ooh, girl, my little tattoos out. That's all right.
Yeah.
Y'all know I got them anyway.
I don't want nobody but you licking on my tattoo.
Uh, uh.
Baby, y'all see, wait, this off subject. This off subject, but it's kind of on subject. Y'all seen Miss Robin from the Sweetie Pies got her new little jam? Well, I don't know if it's a new little jam, but I just heard it talking about the song, talking about thinking about cheating. I'm going to inbox that to somebody that's on Love and Marriage Huntsville. Name start with a T, end with a Isha.
We're not gonna.
She said she's staying
I
up in the
ain't saying nothing about her husband. I just said I was going to inbox her that song.
Let me just get started
all,
because there's no way around this. Okay.
Because it wasn't Love and Marriage Huntsville. Okay, it was Welcome to Bessemer. It was the Scots Reloaded. Okay, because that wasn't Love and Marriage Huntsville, child. No God.
That was
Come on, Carlos. Sneak that episode.
Y'all saying y'all ready to be messy? Y'all better call in and talk to us today, okay? You be in my inboxes and things. And say you missing me. I want to feel the love. Can you feel the love tonight?
Hey, and not only that, somebody's birthday coming.
It is somebody's birthday. In 7 days. Little May. It's my birthday month, and I'm finna show my ass to y'all in a good way. In a good way.
Don't give us the
in a good way. In a good way. In a good way.
Not
a little cheeky. Okay.
Man.
Yes, God. Starts with a T and ends with an Isha.
Did you get that? Did you get? I was gonna repeat it by saying, you know what? I'm gonna leave it right there because we're gonna leave it right there. But yes, we in celebration mode.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, getting ready to stuff. I ain't got something for that.
Yeah,
red
we saw the red shorts with no booty.
Yeah, see, that's why I have my shoulders out in dedication because my shoulders are shouldering. You see these sexy shoulders? These shoulders are shouldering. Shoulder. Or my shouldering, y'all. Are they shouldering?
Yes, you're giving what needs to be gave. How about that? Shoulders. And this, yes, Laura, this panel always gives what needs to be gave. Okay, you never have an ounce of ugliness over here. We're cute and we'll give you the boot. All of that. In Huntsville. I'll continue that we are the #1 show here about Huntsville. And speaking of #1 in the game, coming up next on the scene is our gorgeous Nola ReadZzzz. She has, in fact, made the milestone of having 1,000 subscribers in the building. So let's give her a round of applause, girl. A round of applause.
Girl, you I was looking up here like, wait, what I did? I'm always in trouble.
She said, say so much, she can't even. Congratulations.
I wish it would have been me.
No, it was not. No, you're not doing the man in the corner dance.
No, go turn around and do it. Then you get to the mark.
Yeah, the man in the corner ain't getting that.
All right.
Y'all play too much.
Yeah.
Too much. That's you.
So we got 2 episodes to run through.
Yes, we do.
Here you go, here you go. Oh
Hey,
snap! Let's get it cracking early in the beginning of the show. Hello, chat. Destiny and Tisha, freaking sad, filled with jealousy. Thank you, lovely 7829D in the building. Thank you for your super chat and your support over here at the House of the Princess. Yes, God. Okay, she getting them shoulders together. Okay, that was for the
I need
shoulder.
to make sure they shouldering. No.
Dust your shoulders off. So we're at episode 10. Okay, it's a little bit of fluff. Now, where we left off the last time I seen you, they was calling somebody who you calling a bitch. Well, Wanda says I'm calling y'all some bitches, and Kimmy said, "Oh no, you not." And Mr. Jalen, as Nola says, the real MVP of the day. No, you're not calling my mama no bitch. In my house, won't be no bitches tonight. And all Marceau could do is like, come get your mama. Come get your mama. But Miss Wanda, you look like you was having a couple of cool beverages. I sent you a message earlier. Miss Wanda, I need you to respond, okay? And it, it didn't go all the way left, but it went left down the street enough that was disrespectful. But I'm glad they brought it all in to the fact that Marceau had to go get off camera, off to another room with his brother Maurice. And he said, yet again, Miss Wanda should be sanctioned, and because she's out of control, and she can't be coming around here acting like that. So come on, California cutie, let's bring on the bitches.
Yeah, she, because that's what she can. The first thing is, here's the thing. Why do you even come in with that energy? Why are you coming into anybody's new house? It's a new place. It's and they're kind of related to you in some facet, kind of, families are intertwining. But I'm saying, why would you go with that energy? I'm coming to come check some bitches. Like, you're not about to come check nobody. That's not how you do that. So I was very disappointed in her doing that kind of crap. Like, don't do that. You supposed to be an elder, the oldest.
She ain't that damn old. She still fights, as she said.
I mean, if you had reason
to be down. Shout out to Randy Ricardo for that one. I'm ordering my shirt.
Right. But I'm saying that to say that's why we not respect. That's why nobody respect that. Because you come on bull, you're going to get bull. So yeah, Jalen was, like you said, the MVP. Don't come at my mom like that. Or anybody for that nature. Like, don't do that. Like, you doing too much. Too much, Wanda. Too much. That's what I think. All the time.
Hi. What say you, honey?
Girl, what I said was I got my camera off, so she's waiting for Wanda to hit you back. She might not hit you back if she see my face.
She ain't finna hit me back right now. And our HU Angel said she down to the casino. She over there, she's still investing.
She might not hit you back. She see my face on the screen, girl. So I had to come up.
I ain't worried about it. She ain't hit me back in 4 months. Okay. Shit, it'll be okay. I won't hold my breath.
It's like a year.
But the girl said she's supposed to call me, so that's what we're gonna have.
Who said she's supposed to call you?
The girl say Wanda's supposed to call me.
Girl,
I did my due diligence.
We'll talk about that at another time. And it ain't nothing. Y'all know I love thick. It ain't nothing about thick. It ain't nothing about
it ain't. It's all about.
It ain't nothing about. No, I want to make sure that be clear, because people take things and run with
it and make a narrative that does not.
That it ain't. That's why I had to make sure it ain't nothing about thick.
Yeah, we love her.
Thick, my girl. I love thick. Jalen should have dragged Wanda up out his house, like I said. Tisha still making excuses for her mom and her bull. And I'm going to expound on how I feel when we get to the next episode. Because I don't want to go ahead since we're catching people up who are behind. But I'm going to just say this right here, what happened with this, and Tisha and her excuses with Marceau, and what I saw happen down to Bessemer on the next episode proves to me that Tisha is exactly who I think she is. And it's anything but weak. She's the fucking puppet master. And her mama doing exactly what she wanted to do. Because she wants to still be able to play that innocent role. You know what I'm saying?
Tag teaming? You say they tag teaming, basically. Okay.
No, I know Tisha's definitely the puppet master. Her mama and her people do exactly what it is that she want them to do because they want to be spoon fed. You know what I'm saying? Case in point, this next episode we about to discuss. But honestly, I'm getting over Huntsville. I don't see how we're gonna even have a next season. While I love this panel and being in the palace, we're gonna have to find something else to review together. Because I don't see how it's gonna go on in
We
the state
definitely
that
could do something.
it's
And I
in
kid
now.
you not, the man just told me, like, why are you watching this? I said,
I'm just saying, in the state that it's in
I was
now,
like, it's not gonna last that much longer.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. In the state that it's in now,
DC.
I
That's why we got
can't
DC.
see it. I can't see it going much further. And it's becoming very pathetic. All of them, down to the social media.
You want
and
some P Valley,
for
Tasha?
being
I gotta
grown,
finish
for
watching it.
sounding of, oh girl, she was about to make me grab the pole all my life. Where that girl's getting naked. Yeah, funny. I saw y'all, baby. They could cast
We'll
me,
see.
baby.
We'll talk about P Valley at the end of the show because everybody's not able to watch P Valley, but I do have stars.
And don't get me
I
wrong,
do have stars and I have members.
Right, don't get me wrong. I love being in the palace with my sisters. I miss when we not here on Sundays. It's just getting overwhelming between watching the episode, watching the antics, and once again, we went from 47 acres to shit on fucking shingles. Mm-hmm. Now, if we had a little bit of ratchetness mixed with the business, then I can deal.
True, this show was never supposed to be as messy as it is. We're supposed to be watching Black excellence. This was about us watching some Black people build some real estate. And now we're starting episodes with you bitches is buying shoes outside the box.
Love and Hip Hop, we got a little bit of Jocelyn Hernandez going fight bitches down to the studio that Stevie was recording that couldn't sing. Like, we knew them records wasn't gonna hit it, but we at least got a little teeny bit of the hip hop and the love in the hip hop. Now, it wasn't no love in it, right. But we got a little teeny bit, and
it's not giving what's supposed to give.
It's not giving for
real. Yeah, it's like it's
not giving. It's giving.
Well, I would say with all reality TV, after it starts evolving and getting popular, you have people they want to play for the camera. The more drama it is, the more viewership they go. So they start going way down the road, like they let the road last year with Martell and Melody. Sit up there, argue until we spoke up and said, look, I don't want to sit up here and watch motherfuckers argue, especially about their kids in front of their kids. It becomes a little taxing, toxic, and emotionally grabbing. We love you, Carlos, because you give us some good television, but these are not the best.
I can't even blame my tiredness and my frustration on Carlos. Because Carlos is doing what he's supposed to do with the episodes. If we had just the episodes,
right, it's
to deal with.
But now we got to go to IG.
Now we have every day, every other day for some grown ass people. Like, understand me and understand me well. I don't give a damn what nobody say about my husband, my man, my boo thing, whatever it is I'm dealing with. If I choose to go on a vacation, what I'm not gonna do is talk about my shouldering. And show that back that you went worked out in Lewis gym for about 5 weeks when that picture was taken months ago, trying to convince us that ain't your wide body back, when all I said was he done lost a few pounds since the picture was taken. Okay? Like, I'm not about to address none of that on my vacation. All of that fake PDA. And she just
I can't stand you.
They did that on Mother's Day.
I would have rather listen to fingernails scraping across the old school chalkboards, okay? Because first of all, if we on vacation and we taking pictures, we gonna take pictures, and if I want to post them, I'm gonna post it. But one thing I'm not about to post is my man back, my man body on purpose to entertain rumors when we supposed to be. If this was a trip y'all was taking to get away from the mess because it was so much, then why the fuck are you still entertaining the bullshit?
I
And
think he
then
was
he had
showing
the
us his
nerve.
ass,
And here's my thing. He
literally.
had the nerve, and you had the nerve, Tisha, to keep it going while he running around here acting like he flexing pecs. No, sir, you was bouncing your titty balls. Get the fuck
Boom. I
away
was gonna
from me
say
and put
shit.
on a shirt. You and your brother.
Where's this training, bro?
You and your brother round here titty bop. Y'all might as well head on the beat. Bop, titty, titty, bop, 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 because you was not flexing no pecs. Put on a shirt. I am disgusted. Tisha, you ought to be disgusted. And I'm even more pissed off with you, Tisha, for letting him treat you the way that he treats you. And that's what the fuck he look like when he take his shirt off. Girl, go to hell. And with that being said, I'm going back to the corner.
Yes, ma'am. You know it. Because now you got these people cutting up. We're going to go to the next thing. This is Melody and Miss Van, Melody and her mother. And they are talking about the 7th Avenue skincare. So she came over to help her daughter pack up and get ready for the show, okay? But her mother had a few comments about the advertising. Now, this season, you know, I've been kind of season and a half. I've been kind of on Melody's bad side. I know Melody sent her peoples over here in my chats because I said I didn't like her song. Okay.
That dang song.
But yes, your body, yada yada yada, you do give what needs to be given, darling. And I have nothing wrong with the advertisement. She was just showing a little leg, some skin, like she said, them legs, hips, and body is selling the 7th Avenue skincare. And I am very intrigued by that milk bath, which, ma'am, just like we do try to patronize everybody, I will be patronizing you, and I will try to get this milk bath, and I will just let y'all know what happens. Y'all can't see me in it, but I will purchase it and let y'all know how it makes my skin feels all over. And we have another super chat from the lovely D. Thank you very much. She's showing out early in the building today. Tisha is her mama's child. Tisha is jealous and insecure woman. Mel was good to let you get in on now. Mel served her purpose and you mad. Tisha is dangerous.
Thank you, love 7829Z. We appreciate you, love.
So go ahead and since you started, you might as well comment on this comment and comment on the mama in the. Oh, we forgot. Melody Cherie let you know I'm changing my name. I don't want to keep my name. You can have that, Martell. And yeah, she told the children.
You ain't know me.
Yes.
I mean, you know, did she give it up willingly or did Martell put a Ike Turner in? The name stays home. The name
it's my name.
I mean, listen, I ain't mad at her for giving up her name. If she don't want to keep the name, she don't want to keep the name. Me personally, I did not need this scene. Okay, I didn't. I'm sorry. I have, like I said, I'm not a stan of no one. I'm an equal opportunity draggist, and I'm sorry, Mel is boring the fuck out of me this year. Like, I know that I want to continue to see her and Martell argue. Hell no, I was over it. But goddamn, outside of arguing with Martell, you boring. You boring. Your life is basic. I don't need it on my TV. I did not need that scene with you and your mama telling you about what that other picture I saw with Skin Miss Van. No damn good well. Sex sells. And that's why she's trying to keep her secrets down there with Mark and the people she befriended the wrong man and got, you know, I like Miss Van, she a nice lady. But if we ain't gonna be like, that's something I want to hear talk about, Miss Van. How you getting trapped with this Scott foolishness? That's what I want to hear about, Miss Van. Other than that, y'all scene was boring. Keep it moving, just like the scene with Tiffany and Mel. It's boring. Mel is not giving, which I mean, listen, I'm not going to say Mel should be off the show. It was her thing. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is she need to do something interesting. However, the show have basically been, you know, built around her and the foolishness she had going on with her husband and her drama with some extra, you know what I'm saying? Marceau, Tisha, Maurice and them, you know, they was the coleslaw at that point, you know, for a few years because it was based around Mel and Martell and their drama. But, you know, I mean, everybody deserved to take a season off, but child, I ain't need it. Next. That's how I feel. I'm sorry. I'm gonna call it what it is. That shit was not interesting.
Second
And
name.
it don't need to be drama. It's just the conversation
Was
was
dry.
not interesting. It was not interesting. Besides her at the Galentine, and I hate to say it, it haven't been interesting. Like we saw you with Stormy, it led into the Destiny thing. Like Mel, besides your 7th Avenue, what else do you have going on in your life, ma'am?
Yeah, are you dating?
Get
What else
God
do
and go.
what
She
else do
getting
you have
broke
going
off.
on
She
in
don't
your
want
life
us to know.
that you can show us? But if she don't want us to know, I'ma say like I said about everybody else on reality TV. Enjoy your fluff title and sit your ass down and get the hell off my screen if you don't want me to know. If you're not gonna show me what's real, get off my TV. Because if you think I think Mel and her mama real life sit down and talk about, oh mom, look, I got the ads back. Girl, Mel mama probably was there when she took the ads or kept the kids when she went to go take the ads, because we know Mel's mom is her village. We know Mel's mom and who she trusts her kids with. We know Mel and Miss Van like this. So you ain't gonna get me to believe that that's the first time that Mel talked to Miss Van about this. Nah, have real conversation. Or get the hell off my screen. Next. I know. Go back to the corner.
Yeah, we didn't eat that scene. The ass is cool, the body scene, the milk bath, that's great. Okay. I mean, I like the name. It was something else I wanted to say, but now I forgot.
My love.
Oh, about the last name. For me, she has 4 kids. They have the last name Holt. I just feel like she didn't have to drop the name. I know it feels like well, that's his last name, but I'm just saying now you can keep the last name because your kid's last name is that. But it's not.
I mean, and truthfully
not that
told,
big
as
a
the
deal.
kids grow older and go to school, she gonna still be called Miss Hope.
Exactly, and that's what ends up happening because that's what happened with my kids. I was not their last name, and they would call me that anyway. It happened, so that's why I was saying it's not that big a deal. You have children. If you didn't have kids with him, and you want to not have that name, I can see that. But because you have kids, and like you said, they're gonna call her that anyway. So
They
that's all.
call me my kid's last name, and I ain't never been married. I'll be like, no,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah. So I didn't think that was a big deal. Like you could have kept the last name. Y'all still gonna be part of each other's life, no matter what. I don't care what's going on. You're just mad right now. You're still kind of living in it. The kid is getting a little older. You're still trying to get used to what's going on. So, that's one of the things. It's like, oh well, I don't want to be named that. So on her symbol that's on her building, don't it say MSH on it? Are you rebranding it all? I'm saying, did you think that clearly through?
That's what's on the paperwork, so we're gonna stay with that. Okay, she gotta take her time. Don't shove it down.
I ain't rushing her. I'm after she's rushing herself. Slow down. It's not that serious. That last name is going nowhere.
Black Diamond told y'all is not hitting the like button. Y'all better quit playing. I'm gonna put some new music on these likes and subscribe. Look, I see everybody got commercial breaks now. We're gonna keep upgrading. You heard me? I think Mel is playing itself to keep her castmates from feeding off her storyline. Ain't no damn storyline. I wish they would get another storyline from talking about this man cheating on his wife and like go build something, okay? That's what the fuck y'all supposed to be doing.
Oh, I sneezed. That must mean the truth. God bless the truth.
Go build something. Show us a motherfucking house because that's what we came to see, okay? The 47 acres, okay? I ain't seen shit in Huntsville.
The acres that don't none of the Scots own. Because allegedly they didn't have the money to put it up. And allegedly the men did not sign the contract. And allegedly Tisha and Kimmy formed a new LLC.
She got the brokerage. Anyway, next we got Kimmy and Tiffy sat down and had a little tete-a-tete at the restaurant to recalibrate Galentine's, and so they discussed what happened with Stormy and Tiffany. Also over to the Jalen's house, okay, when they had the attempted to reconcile after the Galentine's, and that fell flat. And Destiny was like, I'm not having it because Stormy was like, I'm not your sweetie. And Destiny was like, go to hell and I'm gone. And also, we then learned that was a good segue that Kimmy has started a brokerage, and she was talking about how she used to work when Maurice did stuff and pretended he was building some things, okay? But now Maurice has gotten her off the job pretty much and wants her to do his bidding, and now all he does is work. And Tiffany wants a baby, but her husband say, "No, baby, we can't have no baby because all you do is work. So how we gonna have a baby when I can't get you to lay down and get them legs to the moon?" Okay. So she says, "I got an IUD." And he said, "Let the Lord bless you where I put it, and that's where it's gonna stick. If it's up, then it's up, then it's stuck." But she said, "If I got an IUD, it can't get stuck. It's gonna come right back on down. So I want to take the IUD out so that the Lord can bless us." And he's like, okay. And so just the same, Kimmy said, "I'm gonna mind my business, but ma'am, how you gonna have a baby if you can't get your legs to the moon with the man? He wants to go out on a date. And you want a little baby after you got kids that's graduating high school. Look, Miss Tiffany, bless your ministry. You is almost 40, and we're gonna talk about that in the next episode because I caught a little
Almost
slip
50.
up.
Almost
We
50.
caught a
Don't
little
you know?
slip up, so I have questions, okay? But you in your 30s and you want to start over again, please, child. You better ask some of them mammies. You better let them children have you some grandchildren, and you come smell them babies and go give them back, okay? Go enjoy your husband, because she said he told us we could go hard for 4 years and put our heads down and work, and then I could do what it do. But the plan is not going according to what they say. Kimmy said, "Make time for your man," because that's what me and Maurice is doing, and we is gallivanting to Miami and to the islands, and I'm busting it wide open, and we are having a good time, and that's what you need to think about. California Cutie, go ahead with it.
I don't know why when you throw it to me, I'll be like, when you're talking, I can it's be right here. Then you throw it to me, I'll be like, where do I start at? Yeah, the age, I'm always on. I don't believe her age. Period. I don't care. I don't know what slip up you found out about, but I don't. And she don't look as old as I be thinking she be looking. At her dressing. It's the way her attire and the way she dresses.
I'm gonna tell you about that dressing.
So for me, I'm still on the fence. I don't think she's as young as she's portraying. Kids. I think she is. This is what I was gonna say. I think she is trying to make more family for herself. You always see she says, "My son is my only blood relative." She's trying to make another relative. That's what.
Yeah,
it's not about. It's not about, "Oh, I love Louis so much. I just want to have his baby. I want to see her with her kid going like your baby gonna be so cute." You know how you do that with your man or your husband, and you can't wait to have a baby because we gonna create this life. You gonna be that type. It's not nothing to do with that. That girl is specifically making a relative. It's like her focus is, "I need a relative. I don't have a relative." So that's where I think her in the head somewhere she's a little mixed up. Something's wrong. It's a little off. Because why do you want now? Granted, I had a set of kids when I was young. I have a gap between my kids. I have 5, but I have a gap 2, then I have 10 years, and then I started again. So but I had 3 more. She only wants to have 1. If the girl want to have a kid, she can take that thing out and not even say nothing to him, to be completely honest. If that's what she want to do, she could do that. So,
is it really a trap though? He said, "Whatever God blesses you with, then so be it."
I didn't say trap. I mean,
that's a trap.
Did she tell him? Did she tell him that she was going to go get that?
No.
I'm just saying.
She take it out and do not tell her husband.
He ain't got to tell that.
Her husband shooting up the club thinking that they well protected.
You can tell him if you want to, and you don't have to tell him. It's her body. I'm just saying. If she take it out, she wants to tell him you want to get on your pull out.
If he working with the right equipment, he gonna know if it's there anyway.
And then there's that. And then there's that too. But I'm just saying, if she really want to have a kid, if that's what she really, really want, she can go ahead and do that. She could. Especially if you're on some, if God bless us with one. I mean, what's the problem? I just don't think it's a good
Yeah,
idea.
he was saying that because he know that she locked in. She's supposed to be protected.
So okay, so all I'm saying is she's wanting a baby for the wrong reasons. In my eyes, could be different, but in my eyes, all I see is she didn't want another relative. And I don't know if she's not sexing her husband. They only been married for like less than 2 years.
Well, she said they busted down, but I guess he's saying like they're not busting it down in the manner that he wants her to bust it right over.
He
She
goes
just
a
want to
little
come home like I'm horny. Let's get it
I think
popping.
he
And
need a
I
little
think he wants more romance up out of her.
I don't think he never said that he does not get sex from his wife. He never said that he does not get head from his wife. He said that they do not spend time. She do
They
not
don't
have
spend
time
time.
for him.
Okay,
So
Yeah.
it gives me one. I hate to say it like this because men are entitled, and it's one. I hate men. Because I don't want people to get what I'm saying wrong, right? Typically, it's the woman who is looking for time, right? But
Right.
you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that men should not look for time, but it seemed like they've reversed in the sense that he is not just looking for the sex, he seems to be looking for the time. But before I get into my dissertation
He
about
might
this,
be more settled in life.
I saw somebody in the comments say she needs to wait on her grandchildren and not have one, and I can't unsee it. That was so hilarious. That was
That's
hilarious.
what I said. Yeah.
I
Just wait on the grandkids. Just wait on the grandkids.
I said
That
that too.
was hilarious. Now, you did bring something to my mind, Cutiee, and what you said. I never thought about the fact that she keeps saying that her son
Is her
only blood relative. So she may be looking to have blood relatives, but I want her to understand this, baby. It don't matter if she have just the one son, 20 sons and daughters, 50 sons and daughters. She's still not gonna know where she come from until she find those people who really to talk to her. And it's not gonna change that emptiness that she feel from back then and not knowing.
Right.
No babies, one baby, 50 babies. Okay. No amount of babies. That's just like when you have parents that stuck when they was raising their kids, so they try to be better grandparents. It still does not. You see what I'm saying? It still does not change what you did as a parent. It does not matter. But if that is her case, I want her to understand and seek counseling before she have another baby, because this baby will not bring a family that you didn't have previously.
Right.
Okay, that's number one. Number two, Miss Tiffany, I need you to stop wearing chokers so we can see your neck.
Are you trying?
Her name is not Giselle.
I want to see your neck.
And she's smart. Don't fall into Nola's traps, okay?
I'm just saying.
Maybe she don't want her shoulders to do the same shit yours.
You saying 87, I'm saying 78. Go on, let us see your neck and your hands, baby.
Telling you she reciprocating her numbers.
I'm done with you. Go. God damn it, go to the corner right now. Thank you, Clara Chamberlain, for the super chat. Thank you for your contribution to the House of the Princess. God, yes, God.
I always get punished. I hadn't even said nothing. All I said was, let us see your neck and your hands.
You did say that you can tell by her hands. But she be wearing gloves.
Here's my thing. And I don't really have much to say to this because we still got an episode to go. And so just remember I said this, Tiffany, you don't need no baby. You don't have the time. You don't have the time. And I'm going to pause right there till we get to the next episode. Next scene.
Where are we? Martell in this fluff scene. Can we spend 2 minutes on this next scene? Martell gonna get his business license and he got a tutor and he gonna figure out how to get the business license to help him pass this test after 7 years. California Cutiee.
I liked his tutor. His tutor was on point. And I don't think that was his idea. I don't know. Did they say that The manager set that up for him, or no?
Melnica.
Oh yeah, Monica. That's who set that up. Because I know he didn't come up with that himself. He couldn't have. He's not. He's too arrogant to think to go get a tutor. But I like his tutor's tutor. Might have him on point. He still look like he don't want to do it. But the way she broke it down, maybe he'll pursue his license. I hope
this was an excuse to put him in the episode.
Because they're not in no episodes together, so they are like looking for a reason to put Martell anywhere. He has just been like peekabooing through the, he on peekaboo scenes, like when he talked to Maurice and Kimmy, they're like peekaboo scenes. So you're right, he don't really have anything he's giving anything. So, but like I said, I like the tutor. Tutor's cool with me. That bring her on the show. Let me watch her for a little bit. Oh shit.
Martell, if you don't get out of my face with this fuckery of a PR stunt, okay? Because this is to say, hey, I'm not that bad guy anymore. I've changed over a new leaf. I'm getting a new, but I'm getting my builder's license by the wine and by my Canada. Get the fuck out of here. I know a PR run when I see one, but you got the good manager. You got the good manager that's doing what she's supposed to do and making you look decent. I almost felt like you was a decent person for about this long. And then I remember you still a fuck boy. And until you produce a builder's license, this is how I feel about you and your tutor. Next.
Oh, Lord.
Y'all see this comment here? He needs to find who the proctor will be that is taking the test with and go sleep with them so he can pass.
Our sis in the building. Hey, Mace.
Yeah, that's twin.
Hey, Mace, love.
Yes, birthday coming too, Gary Rose. The girl's birthday together.
8 days. 8 days. I can't count. It's 8 days. 8 days. 8 days.
Okay,
8 days. We'll talk about the celebration a little later too in the announcements. Okay. So we goes to the party. We're down to the party of the 7th Avenue. And guess who do we see?
Kiki.
Fuck her. We're here for Bondi.
Hey!
Bondi is in the building.
Of course.
And we see our girl Bondi Blue is in the building. We saw pictures on the Instagram, but yes, she finally got a cameo on a TV because she is Melody's favorite YouTube and online blogger. So she made it do what it do. And that is what I'm talking about. If you're going to be on YouTube and do what we do, it's all about parlaying it into other opportunities. Not just sit here on bullshit, fucking and farting, and just trying to figure out how you're going to get paid about this. It's your talent will make room for you. And Miss Bondi, congratulations. You have made room over there onto the own network. So give it up to Bondi.
Our girl. We love you.
Not a girl. Okay, but we see Bondi over there down to the Huntsville because she made a trip for the show. And they're there with the party, okay? And she's talking to Kimmy and Tiffany. And you see everybody gathering together. And you see Miss Stormy comes and what is this? She does, they asked her about Galentine's and she says, I'm cool. I don't hold on to grudges. And then we see Kiki come in and say, do you remember me? And Stormy says, oh, no, bitch. Have a nice day home. And walks on. And Kiki just couldn't take it. She couldn't understand it. She just shaded me. Baby, if you don't know that you are standing under the tree, then maybe you need to go to a neighborhood, okay? There's something wrong. But I kind of like it. She said, I don't have to cuss you to cut you, okay? You just know that it has happened. So she made the little confessional. She said, look, if she do her family like that and don't give a fuck about her family, baby, she ain't gonna give a fuck about me, okay? And I don't want no parts of none of that shit. You have a nice day, bitch. Have a nice day. So we're just going to, well, let me go a little bit further, just a little bit, because we're gonna cut this in half. I did like that the product placement when they got the party together, and
Oh
that
yeah.
she was doing the little announcements and doing the demonstrations. I think they were very nice. I was here for it. I thought the decor was nice. And guess what? She had the party on the weekend that she had the children, because the children were there in full garb at her event. So I think it was a great atmosphere. Congratulations, Miss Melody Cherie, on your Seventh Avenue. And I want to hope and commend you on your success, and hope that you're blessed in everything that you do. I don't hate you, girl. I like it, but I was here for that. I was here for that. Come on, she rocking back and forth, Miss Nola. Go ahead on.
She had creative control. So I mean, of course she would plan her event that she want her kids at on her weekend. Smart. Um, as far as Stormy goes, Stormy, were you not the one asking about the picture in conversation in front of this lady cousin? So you expected her to be at this event knowing what reality TV is and not say anything, number one. Number two, the fact that you was just on a live going up for Tisha, and I'm gonna say maybe you did not know that Tisha had done the same thing to Kiki at the time in which this happened. But if you did, and you choose to say, I'm not gonna fuck with Kiki, but you can fuck with Tisha, you on some bullshit. And that's just what it is. Like, at the end of the day, like I tell everybody, I'm an equal opportunity dragist. I will drag everybody. I have said more than once, had it been me, and I be like, hold up, hold, let me call my cousin. Because what we not about to do is play on my cousin's top and she not here. And that's how it would have been. However, that is not what happened. And then when I found out that said cousin had did the same thing, that said cousin, listen, let me tell y'all something. A whole bunch of y'all out here who round here mad with Kiki, y'all plotting whole revenge on people and wait till y'all see them in the streets at the most opportune time. It could be 2 years from now, 3 years from now, 4 years from now. Whenever you decide you want to get your get back, that's when you get your get back. And what I can't be mad at is somebody getting to get back on somebody who do the same thing to them. I cannot crucify one while glorifying and giving grace to the other. And that's what I'm not going to do. So yeah, I want to crucify Kiki, but give Tisha grace. Fuck that. What Tisha got was pots being black, and Kiki was the goddamn kettle meeting black. And they met face to face. And that's just what it is. I don't know why everybody feel like Kiki and Tisha can get out here and do and say what she want to say to people, but can't nobody say nothing to her back. All y'all been eating Wanda food, as far as I'm concerned, with that poison that's going on. No God, honey. Because if you say something to me, I can say something back. If you do something to me, I can do something back. Now, because you felt like you was apologizing and you and your more stories don't even add up, but we gonna, girl, go on. I'm done. I'm done. That's some bullshit. I'm done.
Come on, Cece.
You did it to me again. I can't even remember what the scene was because you went on some how done you was. But this what's the scene that we're at? I'm sorry.
The 7th Avenue.
Oh, at the 7th Avenue. So I agree the setting was bomb. I like her displays and all that. That was pretty bomb. The little, the milk bath and all that. That was cute. I like that. For Stormy, I had mixed emotions about it because she walked up, she spoke to Kiki, she hugged Kiki, she pulled back from Kiki. Then then Kiki said, do you remember me, yada yada, but you already hugged her, you already talked to her, y'all already had a cool exchange, and then you shaded her. That was real shady. So for me, if I'm Kiki, I'm gonna be pissed off and I'm about to come check your ass. The fact that they were that close to each other when she did go sit right there, she was just right there, and there she's talking, she's like, yeah, I don't know why was that shade? You should have just asked her, was that shade? Like, she's sitting right there. Like, make the scene for real. Because if you feel shaded, just say it. And I just feel like Stormy, you shouldn't have even hugged her. You should have said, like, I don't like the way you treat your cousin. And that's why, I don't really mess with people like that. I just feel like she should have said
Stormy say she felt like, Kiki wanted a moment or whatever. But to me, if I never had an interaction with you for you not to be cordial towards me, then why is that considered a moment? Because we on TV? Because if you shading me for no reason, and the first time I was in your presence, we didn't have a problem, you gave me a hug or whatever, and now you have a problem with me, to me, that's out of nowhere, number one. Number two, you don't have to be friends with her, but it costs nothing to be courteous. And by the same token, you want to talk about being shady. Don't say nothing when the people who don't with Mel start acting like that out of nowhere with you, Stormy.
Yeah, I felt like she was out of pocket for that. I don't appreciate anybody shade. Just be real. Like, don't even come and hug me then, because you already had that feeling already. You already felt that. You're saying you felt that way already about the lady, but you gave her a hug, and now you want to dance off. I was just like, yeah, no, I'd have clowned you. I'd have been all up in your ass right there. Like, what you doing? What's the problem? And would have asked you like, what's the problem? And I would have defended like Nola just said. You got a problem the way I said something about my cousin. Do you know what my cousin's done to me? No, you have not? Okay, let me enlighten you. And then we can have a conversation. The way she handled it was...
And let's understand, Kiki only a cousin because her daddy had sex with her mom. She a cousin in title. She ain't a cousin in family. Right. From what I see.
Yeah, I don't think they act like family.
They could care less about Kiki. From what I see, and no, we did not see what happened, right? Next week, they're going to save the Kiki part coming in and that argument for next week. But I'm talking about what we've seen off scenes. In a way, even when Wanda with the crazy cousin was on the live and he talking about, Kiki ain't come around us. Kiki, that girl is what she was called. Not my niece, that girl. Yeah, so we want to talk about Kiki doing family like that. Let me tell you something. Fuck family who don't see me as family. They can kiss all my black... Ooh, girl, I was about to say something I probably can't say on here. I'm going to say it anyway. They could suck out my ass with a Burger King straw. Fuck them. Fuck them. Like, I'm tired of people feeling like Kiki should show reverence and humility and respect for family because she should be loyal to a family who don't give a fuck about her and ain't loyal to her. Get the fuck out of here.
True.
Get the fuck out of here.
Let's hurry up and get through this episode because we still got another episode to go through. Now looky here, just sidebar, I can see a little bit clearer. I put some more drops in my eyes. Look, I looked in the mirror. I think I look like Princess Toadstool. That's what it looks like.
I'm watching the replay. I'm sorry. I had to see it one more time. And I'm watching this right here. So I can do that twice. That was funny. Sorry.
If you look.
And with that being said, good night, y'all. Good night. I'm done. I shall see y'all next Sunday in the past. Oh, my God.
She got the little curls right.
Oh, Father.
Oh, child. So, towards the end of the party, you see Kiki and Kimmy talk, and then they go all the way back to Valentine's Day episode. And she was like, well, you act like I'm brand new. She was like, oh, you is brand new. We ain't seen you since heck was a puppy, okay? Gone somewhere with that. So, yeah, I was wondering why you was invited because you ain't been invited to nothing else. Then we heard we had to break the fourth wall. You wanted to be on the show. Now, we do remember Kiki from over there with Cousin Peach Dog. Shout out to Simone LeBouche down to the picnic. So, we know she had to wiggle her way to get into this show. And she was like, I'm just really not here for your shit. I did call you out on your bullshit, and it is what it is. And with that, I'm going to go have a milk bath hole. I will talk to you later. California. How do you feel?
Girls in the building. Ain't that girl? um, I don't even remember that scene. I'm sorry. I don't even remember. I was so ready to get to the next episode. I don't even remember nothing about that. I'm sorry.
We ain't got to talk too much about it. We keep
Yeah,
on moving. Nola, do you have something to say?
This food gone. She probably had to go.
She probably went to go
hide
get a refill. So look, I'm almost done with the first class. Y'all gonna have me tips. I gotta go to Walmart tonight.
Oh snap!
And I might go just like this. I know they get a kick out of. I'll be sitting here. Yes, I will wear a crown to wherever the fuck I feel like it.
You are the princess. You should be
for no reason at all. Marcel, Tisha, Kimmy, and Maurice going out to dinner. And Marcel talked about his mother-in-law acting a whole ass everywhere they go. What is we gonna do about this woman? And they mentioned that they was going to contribute to this lady's food truck of $20,000 or $30,000. Please keep that number in your mind: $20,000 or $30,000 for this food truck. Okay.
That's what they said.
And then they also talked about how Kiki showed up to fight with Tisha and that she is a puppet master of the people and male, and she's starting the shit. Now, come on, since you turned on your camera, just close out this episode with us, Ms. ReadZzzz.
So what is it? What is it? Are they the puppet masters or are they titles just in vain? Because you just got on Instagram or Facebook or wherever the hell you made a post and said, people think their titles mean something, but their titles don't mean nothing. So if their titles don't mean shit, then they couldn't have bought Kiki on the show to come at your goddamn wife and you about some bullshit that's hard set up to bring to us. That's number one. Number two, you sat up here and you said, you don't have grace for anybody trying to destroy your family. Now, I can understand you not coming at Wanda because that's Tisha ragged ass Mo. But why you got grace for Martell, sir?
You know why.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, I know why.
You know why. We know why.
I know why. But I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Why do you have grace for Martell? And then here's the thing, y'all and your mom and your mother-in-law, you know what I'm saying, ain't even on the same page, okay? Y'all don't think people listening to what y'all saying? See, here's why I say they need to get her the fuck off of social media, because y'all sat at this dinner with Kimmy and Maurice and played to the cameras, right? Y'all sat at this dinner with Kim and Maurice and played to the damn cameras about, oh, we had to tell Mel and Martell because they would have looked at us like no good friends and they would have been in danger. Like, that's whatever Kiki had going on. I feel like, girl, y'all would have been in danger had Kiki come to your house. But when you was recording that, what you didn't anticipate was Tisha, your mom, Tisha, is the one who made whatever it is going on seem like y'all full of shit at this moment. Because your mom did a live prior to this episode where she said, wait till we find out what was said. It was not that serious. Kiki's a liar. It was not that serious. So was it not that serious, or was it a life in danger? Because if it was not that serious, then it takes away y'all motherfucking alibi that y'all had to open up y'all mouth and say some shit. Y'all full of bullshit. Y'all full of bullshit. Tisha, you absolutely did have a conversation with your cousin. Kimmy, you absolutely sat up there and lied and said that she said they had a conversation about Marceau cheating, because that's not what she said. So just like Kiki was playing semantics with you at that dinner, you was playing semantics at Mel event, you was playing semantics at that dinner. Because what she said was, that was not the first time Tisha heard it. And it was not and her and Tisha had to have conversations about the rumors that was out there. Not about Marceau cheating. So let's stop conflating what Kiki said that we saw on camera. That she said. Now, once we get some footage of anything extra, and I want to see it. I want to see it. Whatever extra that she said. Because in the same token, if what they said wasn't that serious to Mel and them, And it wasn't nothing. And if Kiki said nothing else other than what we saw on the camera, then ain't nothing. Neither one of it was that serious. Cause all of us feel like Kiki Tisha done definitely heard these rumors before. Number one. Number two, I don't believe that Marceau is cheating because anything Martell said, anything that Melody said, or anything that Kiki said. I believe he is not in love with his wife by the way he fucking treats his wife.
Mm-hmm.
Period. You do not have a husband that show on camera that he is fucking in love with you. And that should be a fucking problem for you.
Well, they've been married long enough for him not to be in love with her, but just to love her.
Right, I'm not saying
Or
he
like
don't love her, but he does not seem in love with her. He does not show her any affection, and when he do, it's fucking cringeworthy because it doesn't look like it's something that they do all the time. And she looked like a dumbass little girl who finally had her crush showing her some attention. Get the fuck out of here. Next. Sound like the fucking rats on the subway when it's coming in New York. Get the fuck out of here. I can't stand them people. I'm sick of all these people. I'm sick of all y'all. Because all of y'all so pretentious and full of shit. But y'all want to act like Mel the only pretentious one. Not all y'all pretentious. Y'all want to act like Mel the only one want to act like her life perfect. All you motherfuckers acting like y'all life perfect. And all y'all life ain't shit. And when I mean ain't shit, yeah, y'all got the money. But all y'all got some up things going on the inside of y'all, in y'all relationships, in y'all households, and in y'all families. Just like everybody else out here. So yeah. Y'all may be on boats right now and look, I ain't mad at you because I wish I could be on a boat somewhere, but y'all just as fucked up as me. You may not be struggling in areas that I'm struggling in, but you struggling. So stop being on my TV trying to act like everything okay. Them high-pitched ass squeals like we ain't supposed to know. We understand when a woman getting attention from a man that she love who don't fucking love her and you finally getting some attention. We know what that look like, Tisha. Fuck off. Y'all do more damage going on live than what we see on the screen. Truthfully told.
Dead ass though. It's too much. It's way too much on us watching. I think you think Carla's gonna gag order them to not do that?
He need to.
I think he should too, because it's too much. Like even on Saturday, it overshadowed, like Richie said that. It overshadowed what was the real stuff that was going on to the episode. So it's a lot.
Okay, we done with episode 10. On to episode 11, I guess. Mission Impossible. The Road to Eutaw. Now, here we go. When she said Eutaw, all of us was thinking Eutaw with the Mormons at first till we figured out it was
we thought
Eutaw, Alabama. Okay.
That was like
EUTAW. Okay. Eutaw, Alabama. And we start off the episode with Tiffany and Louis down to their house, and her parents, or adoptive parents, are coming down to visit her because she's so nervous. And she wants to announce to them that she wants to find her biological parents at 40 years old. But, apparently her mammy is out here in these streets, okay? And she needs Maury Povich to help her, baby. I'm going to tell you. Well, let me go back to it after I explain it. So she felt that they might be uncomfortable. And she was really scared of the dad. And the dad said, at one time in life, I did feel some type of way because I thought you wasn't going to love me no more once you found out who your real daddy is. But I am comfortable, and they were encouraging for you to find out who you are. Obviously that this girl got a lot of melanin in her. Just look at her hairline, okay? We know that you got some black in you, and apparently your mama, no disrespect, have had a lot of black in her, and this is why you're having a problem finding your father. But baby, let me tell you something. Ancestry.com does help a whole lot. And as California Kitty started to touch on earlier, which we'll touch on. No, I'm going to save that until we go down to Eutaw, that comment. But she mentioned
that man who was sitting across from her, because the way she looked like that man, I feel like her real daddy done met him a woman and he adopted her baby. He went and adopted his own damn baby. I'm sorry.
Oh,
he looked like that.
But wait, before you go forward, just wait 1 second. She keeps putting this on. My son, we might have health issues. I don't know if she watched Our Father on Netflix or whatever, But you can't tell me that that's the main reason why you want to find your mama and daddy, because plenty of hoes don't know who their daddy is going up and down the street. And when you talking about health issues, go ahead, y'all. It's up for grabs. Go ahead and have at it.
Go ahead, Nola. You want me to go? You go.
Miss Tiffany, ma'am,
You got the glasses, y'all.
ma'am, I want you to just say that you want to get to know your family. And there's nothing wrong with wanting to know where you come from and who you belong to. Okay? But what we're not gonna do is sit up here, and it's unfortunate, and I'm just being honest. It's unfortunate that it's this way in our community, but we're not gonna sit up here like finding your long lost black daddy is gonna give you your whole family medical history, because typically in our families we do not talk about it. I have a friend who had breast cancer. It wasn't until she actually got diagnosed with breast cancer that she found out that, oh, it runs in the family, because we typically do not talk about it. Just say you want to know where you are from, and I understand that. I also I appreciated the respect that she wanted to have for her adoptive parents, and letting them know, listen, this does not mean that I don't love you, but I want to know where I come from. Like, and I don't see anything wrong with that. If you find out that you adopted and you want to know who your family is, girl, just say it. What troubles me is the consistent theme of grown ass folks wanting to give a reason for why the fuck they are
They
doing
doing
what
what
they
they
are
doing.
doing. Ma'am, you are grown. You was adopted. You don't owe me no explanation. If you wanted to meet your long lost mama and daddy to punch them in the fucking face for giving you the fuck up, I don't care. That's your prerogative. You know what I'm saying? I'm just tired of these grown people feeling like they owe an explanation for why they do what they do. But girl, go ahead and find your daddy. I wish you the best. I wish you the best. But I really felt like looking at that man who called her his baby face.
Angel
I
face.
really felt
Was it
who
angel face?
angel face, whatever kind of face. It was something face.
Mm.
When I looked at that man, I rewind that screen about 4 times and say, Lord, her real daddy done found her in the adoption market, and him and his woman done adopted his child. Like, I don't know that to be true, y'all. I
Right.
don't. But it's just
You are
like,
not the father. I'm finna
but
be
when it
nasty
but
on y'all,
when
and I
but
don't
when
care.
you saw him in comparison to her, y'all can't tell me y'all didn't think
I
that
did.
man
But I
didn't
thought
look
that
like her.
when
He
people
might be in
grow
the
up there.
bloodline. I mean, it's small down there. I don't know.
No, I
But
just think when you are
I
raised
felt
with
like
somebody though.
what I felt honestly in that moment, the way I saw those people talking to Tiffany and how much they seem to really love her, regardless of if you find them or you don't find them, understand you have parents, that love you and care about you. And be content with that. I haven't been through that situation, but I'm just saying, like, those are people, like, some of us, majority of us, we cannot pick our parents, right? And you have a lot of people who unfortunately have horrible parents. You know what I'm saying? But these people pick you, they chose you, and they loved you then, and they still love you now. And so let that rest as some kind of, I mean, it doesn't take away from your real parents being ain't shit and giving you up. Um, but don't feel an emptiness. Like, I want her to realize that she still grew up with wonderful parents who loved her. You know what I'm saying?
I think she get that. I
I
think
mean, but I understand her
it's
want to
still
know
mental.
where she's from.
Whatever she got going on, it's still in the mental part of it's messing with her. It's something that's like eating away at her that she really wants to know. And the more that she keeps finding out, a little bit more that she finds out, that make you crave it. It's like now I want to be a detective. I want to break the code. But
Well, listen, honey. Um, the mama, the mama seemed like she was dropping it low and spread it wide. Okay, the mama seemed like she was for the streets.
but she said her mom stopped talking to her when she found out that the father wasn't the father that she thought was wasn't her.
Because she probably didn't think she was gonna do all that and take. She was shamed.
She definitely was.
She was shamed because she was totting and bopping around there back in the day. She wanted that.
You know, you gonna make me go into some racial talk. I'm gonna
wanted
stay out
some
of that.
BBC.
Yeah.
She wanted some BBC.
And apparently, what that man say, we're gonna go back to it. And she liked the blacker men. Okay.
Yeah, it was weird, but I mean, I didn't think her parents was gonna mind. If I adopted a kid and they told me they want to find out where their roots were from, it wouldn't offend me. It wouldn't be like, oh no, I raised you and here you go leaving me. Like, pump your brakes, man.
Yeah.
Like, calm down a little bit. It ain't that damn serious. I just want to know who I get my nose from and where my lips come from and my ass and like whatever. I'm saying that's what I'm want. I think it's about that. And I agree. I thought they kind of looked alike. Me and my daughter, we were watching it together. And she was like, is that her real dad? I said, nah. And I said, but when you are raised, especially when you are small, I don't know when she was a baby. I don't know how old she was when they adopted her.
She was a baby.
When they're little like that, it kind of feels, I don't know. In my eyes, I kind of see where when they're adopted, you be like, you're adopted. Then you look like them, like you morphed into some of their features.
You start looking like people once you're around them
so long. So that's where I thought you were gonna go with it, but here you go with the glasses on, talking about he's the daddy.
Is you the pappy?
I mean, listen. I seen it, but that man, it's like Tiffany have that whole man face. It's like she have that man whole face.
I'm gonna go back and look at it one more again. I gotta look.
I need her.
Let's go to the next one because we gotta revisit this anyway in the episode.
Okay.
Let's go to Wanda in this goddamn truck. Okay, the trash truck, the truck that don't work. Now she ended up working. Now we done went from $20,000-$30,000 to $40,000, which I think you could just buy a whole new motherfucking truck for $40,000. Okay, and she's gonna remount this truck. And go ahead and start out with 3 employees on top of it. How you got all this overhead when you ain't got no money, Miss Wanda? It doesn't make sense to me. Miss Wanda, I can't wait to talk to you because I want to know why you just couldn't get a business loan. What's going on here? And Marceau was like, God damn it, the engine don't even work. I'm not gonna pay this kind of money to you for a mobile.
See one.
A mobile kitchen that ain't mobile. And of course, Tisha always got to defend her mama. And she said what you wanted to give Martell some money, go to business with him, but you can't go into business with your mama. And I would take that argument if the argument had full merit here. He's not saying I don't want to go business with you, but you not giving me no business plan. You don't have no reputable stuff. You never been in business. You don't want to do the work. So I can understand before I sit up here and hand you a check just because of who you are. And it's simply just because of who you are. I'm supposed to give you $40,000 just off the script of you being her mama, not my mama, but her mama. Okay. To help you with a business. This is not a loan. It's not a nothing. It's some bullshit because we all know if you give somebody some money, that type of money to start a business, when they start fucking up or something fucks up, guess who else they gonna call to fix it later? The same people.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Cece.
Yeah, I don't know what the truck was. I don't know what she's thinking. I don't know why wouldn't you just go buy one already ready to go and push for that? And like you said, why wouldn't you go get a loan? Why are you playing in his face? Basically, you like, yeah, I'm gonna bring the mess to you. I'm gonna say somebody brought this to me, Marceau. Look what they brought to me. I'm gonna do that to you, but then I'm gonna actually have my hand out at the same time too. If you don't get a hell away from me, lady, I don't know what Marceau's thinking, but I would gladly tell that this is one of those times where you put your foot down and say, Tisha, you tripping. I don't know what you're talking about. That's one thing. Now, if you want to give her $40,000 out of your money that you made, do so. I ain't giving her that money. I ain't giving her none of that. Now, I just don't understand why she's not going to buy a truck that's already equipped. Is it because she's going to be baking potatoes? Or, I don't know. I don't know what the trucks are supposed to look like. And that's why she's getting a gutted one or one she can put what she wants to put in it. But that thing was a shit show. That thing looks like it needs to be in the junkyard.
It
It,
was in the junkyard. That's where they
no, but
drove
it needs to stay there.
45 minutes to go see.
It needs to stay there. It needs to stay there. It looks like it is dead. I don't know what you think about that. Show enough potato she got. Show enough Wanda. Girl, you're gonna be parked. You're gonna be parked. They're gonna have to come to you. You're gonna say you mobile, but they still gonna have to come to you. And they tripped me out. I said she got the cousin, her son, and her niece. Bitch, what are you doing? Greeting the people at the damn truck stop?
Cooking the taters. You don't need 3 employees in a truck. It ain't even that much space.
Everybody's doing something but her. So I'm with Marcel. What are you talking about, Wanda? Girl, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Nola. I'm good. I mean, that's all I have to say about that. I can believe it.
Let me get my beverage.
Me too.
I am out of my beverage and I'm so mad. Like I really started to, I ain't no lie, on the last episode, I thought to put y'all on camera because the gas station like literally right across the street from my house. Oh, don't give me so wide. I really did start to put y'all on pause. I'm still thinking about it because it ain't gonna be over in 5 minutes. But and I need me something to drink to get through this. And reason why I definitely need me something to drink because y'all know how I feel about Marcel. Y'all know how I feel about Marcel.
Mm-hmm.
And for somebody to have me on his side 100%, I feel some type of way. But I really don't because, like I said, it's equal opportunity for me. I'm a stand of no one and anyone can get it. Now, here's the thing for me. First of all, he went go lift up the truck, the hood, and I was looking like him. What the hell is the motor in the truck? How the kitchen gonna be mobile and you can't move this bitch? That's first and foremost. Second of all, the truck been sitting up for a year. So it's been sitting up for a year. Where is the motor? The fluids gonna need to be changed, spark plugs, battery, all of that, right? All of that need to be done. Have you even thought about all of this? Second of all, regardless of whether Marceau is cheating or not, Wanda is very disrespectful to that man. So you mean to tell me I got to pay for front your disrespectful ass mama food truck?
Right.
When she just sat up here in front of this man and said, I just want his money. No, I'm just playing. Now she was dead ass serious. And I'd have gotten my fucking truck and left Tisha with her mom right there and say, figure it out. And Tisha would be lucky if she didn't have her own account, she would have been froze the hell out of all our accounts because you ain't giving Wanda no money for this truck. It makes no sense. I 100% agree with Marcel. It's a half-baked ass plan. It's a half-baked ass plan. She want to hire employees with no money to pay them. You have a husband and a boyfriend. It's not like Wanda is saying, let me give suppers on a Friday, or I'm going to cook and deliver plates on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, the weekends. Most times when people don't cook because they want to relax, they've been working all week. And then I'm going to raise this amount of money, and can you match me with this? Can you meet me with this? You get to disrespect this man, come in his house, talk to him however he want to do, stay in the business of his marriage, and then turn around and expect him to pay it. And Tisha, your husband is telling you, right, this truck can't even move. We might as well throw money the hell away. Because listen, looking at that truck, it's gonna take more than $40,000 to fix that truck. And she is just wanting to do it because it's her mom, but she's not listening to the sense that he is making. The sense in once you get this invested from the beginning, you're gonna keep to be getting invested. When things go wrong,
you could just go buy you a nice truck.
There's gonna be more money coming up out of our pocket.
Mm-hmm.
And my son know that food nasty as fuck. There is no way in hell I would invest $40,000 in a business for my mama who has no business sense. Then she want to hire the brother, so you want to get the food truck. Now the brother got a baby on the way, so he like, oh, we definitely got to get the food truck up Furthermore, depending upon Tisha and Marceau to take care of something else, because he out here screwing and he ain't even divorced. And now he got a baby and he depending on Wanda getting his food truck. And Wanda depending on Marceau. Tisha, what happened to... I know when you get a check from Carlos King, whoever, you get a check and Marceau get a check. If you want to dump your money down the drain with your mom in her food truck, then you should do that. Mm-hmm. But you cannot take marital funds when your husband is telling you what the fuck makes sense. Mm-hmm. You got parts on the inside of the truck that belong under the damn hood. But we're gonna just blindly give $40,000.
That's what we was looking at.
That's what we was looking at. When he said, "I'm looking at this right here."
$40,000 in Huntsville, Alabama, no less.
I give you $40,000.
Where prices are cheaper than regular cities.
She can get one shipped
in
from
care.
somewhere.
I don't
know.
I don't care if somebody was giving her that truck.
Right.
I don't care if somebody was giving her a fully functioning food truck. Hear me. And everybody know I don't like Wanda, and I don't care. It's nothing to prejudice about my decision. Princess, if you knew nothing about business, I don't care if you came to me and Barack Obama was on your side gonna work your food truck. But you not getting my money. And you know nothing about business. That's a weak investment because you're gonna lose because the person does not know how to run it. And I 100% agree with him. If you forcing me to make a decision right now, and because she got on Google or went down to the best of all people and got her a DBA and all of that, and I'm supposed to just give her my money? No. Wanda didn't even want to learn what it took to work in the kitchen when she was supposed to be working. She went to their place of business on mess instead of learning what she's supposed to be learning. And now you talk about this cousin gonna keep up with the money. What credentials did we see while we was at this family gathering that this cousin know how to run the book, pay the taxes, or anything else? And when Wanda make all of this money and don't pay the taxes or something that's not accounted for right, who gonna have to come out their pocket to pay for it? Girl, fuck you and your mom. You can move back down here to Bessemer on this side of the tracks with your half of the money and buy your mom a fleet of fucking food trucks if you want to, but I ain't getting shit. I 100% agree with Marceau. Goddamn, don't give her a dime, not a dollar, not a shrimp, not a crawfish, not even a pack of black fucking pepper out the Dixie goddamn packs that you get the spork and the spoon and the knife. Don't even give it a salt and pepper out of that. Goddamn, no, that shit don't make no goddamn sense
at all.
See.
I told first. I told first. You just forgot.
Let's move forward. Okay. Then we on our way to Eutaw. Tiffany and Mel is in the car. And again, that's when we found out, Tiffany's mama has some in her as a young woman.
She thought Michael Jackson on your ass.
And she has some thought in it, so she don't know who her baby daddy is, or maybe she do know and don't want you to know, okay? And you need to go on Maury, baby, okay? Then we come bring this baby situation up, and I don't know if I should take my IUD out and let it be up and it's stuck because I want a baby, and Lewis don't really give a fuck. And our date nights is I want to sit on the couch and have a beer and watch a movie because I want to be on some lazy shit. I don't want to put my heels and my dress on and comb my hair so that I can sit there and be with my husband like he's asking me to. But I want a baby. And let me tell you, Miss Melanie Cherie, who has 4.5 babies, okay, she told you, like, look, this is not what it is, honey. And you don't need another baby because your man don't sound like he want no another baby. And you ain't made no time for your husband. And you can't get your legs to the moon like it needs to be. Because what I will say is Miss Melody, formerly Rogers Holt, Melody Cherie, she must have had them legs to the moon for Martell, okay? He was just greedy because she got all them kids, okay? And not only that, she keeps that body snizzatched, okay? And she keeps that hair together and that face together, and she's giving legs, hips, and body, okay? 4 kids later, and she did keep the date nights going. So she's telling you, as well as Kimmy baby, that this baby business is not for you. And as Nola does as well, while I'm talking, Melanie did fall asleep while Tiffany was giving her commentary during the conversation. Miss Nola, please wake up. Please wake up.
Is the scene over? Once again, another scene that we did not need, but Tiffany.
Y'all petty. I just found a food truck on sale in Alabama for $8,800.
You know what? I can't. Are you serious? I'm serious too. She trying to get that dude.
I'm gonna agree with your husband, ma'am. You don't need no baby. You do not have the time. You sat up here and you simply said that you get up and you go to work at 6 o'clock in the morning and 11 o'clock at night, and he still get head and ass, as if we supposed to be like, oh, well, he gets head and ass. But ma'am, I mean, and that's good for him. But the man seemed like he want romance and time for you. But tell me, how you gonna have a newborn baby? You want a baby for Lewis to take care of? Cause 6 in the morning to 11 at night. Where you got time to be a mama at, ma'am? I mean, unless your schedule and everything is gonna change. But girl, no God, not 6 in the morning to 11 at night. You want a baby to fulfill your wishes, but I mean, ma'am, your husband is just gonna be sitting here with this baby while you out working, and then you just came up with something new that you created. You know what I'm saying? So you got to work on that, nourish that, so that it can grow. You know what I'm saying? So no God, honey, you don't need a baby. You don't have the time for a baby. One or two things gonna have to give, because clearly you want this baby and your husband don't want this baby. And if you get this IUD out and go have this baby for your husband to take care of, what you're gonna do is create a resentful husband. If y'all not in agreement on having a baby and you feel like you want to further your family and he does not, it seems like y'all need to have the serious conversation of we want two different things and what we're going to do about this marriage. But don't go on, honey. Now 6 in the morning to 11 at night, girl. What you want to watch the baby in the crib sleep? The fuck out of here.
Come on, Cece.
Yeah, the hours that she gave, you gonna be needing to sleep and the baby gonna be up in the middle of the night. So how that gonna work? That's a whole nother ball game. But she's not thinking this clearly at all. And yeah, she bored Melody to death. That was funny. She looked over and said, "Really?
I can't believe this.
Really? I can't believe." I was like,
"Really?
Yeah,
really?
You are boring her to death. You are."
Okay, so then we go into town. Now we in Eutaw. Then they just so happen they don't have shit to do in this small ass town, but they go down to the newspaper where they've coordinated to look through records. I'm gonna tell you, part of this is kind of stupid to me, because how you go looking for shit and don't know what you're looking for, don't have no idea of what you're doing. Okay, girl. Okay, but they went there and they looked at the microfiches and all the big books and whatever, and they seen that she's from a whites only town. They said when Unitas was coming over here, we got up out of here. We got us our own school. Okay. We don't care about Martin Luther King in the paper. Our KKK rally is having a picnic this week, and we want you to be there. Okay. And they had mentioned this slip up. They said, yeah, if you have been found in 1970 as a white woman having sex with a black man, you will probably get lynched. And I thought that was very telling. I said, but we're talking about 1987. So why did he mention 1970? I'm just saying. So all of a sudden she says, well, we could just ask some random people around here if they know my mama or what they was around here during that time. Since the town is so small, since don't nobody know nothing, I'm just trying to see, can we find some friends of my mama or something so that we can find out who my daddy is, baby, because our mama cut her off. your mama know what's going down. She just don't want you to know. And I'm gonna say this part. I've been doing my ancestry. It's hard. You feel empty. The problem is she feels empty. She doesn't know who she is. You're not going there for health reasons and breast cancer and all of this, ma'am. You don't know who you are. And there's always going to be an emptiness and questions about where do I come from, or how did I get my ways, or how did I get like this. I've been doing this ancestry journey for myself for the past 2 weeks in my family, and even just my immediate family. It's shit that I didn't know that existed, and I'm bringing it back to my relatives. Like, did you know this, and did you know that? I I I I've been doing my research, and I came into some real fruitions about myself, and like wow. Like I knew that we had our slave owners and our slave masters, and I've been carrying this name, and I even gave my children a hyphenated name because I was being told that our name was diminishing on our side of the family. And then one day when I got all the way back to the 1850s, and I found out that really we've been carrying our slave owner's name the whole time.
Wow.
And I'm like, but why?
Mm-mm.
Why do I take pride in Massa's name? Knowing all of these things, and my roots are in Southern. I'm trying to get the connection to Chicken George because they say we have a connection to Alex Haley. Alex Haley is buried in my family's town, in the connection. I'm trying to get this. And right now, part of it is I'm at a moot point because now looking at slave documents and knowing our slave owner had 34 slaves. And the way a slave document looks like during the original census, they don't have a last, they don't even have a fucking name. It's slave boy,
Wow.
age 10, nigger girl, age 15, baby 10 or 11, slave man 34, slave man 67, a gal. Like they, it's just in who they belong to. Ditto, 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 with an age. So I know that she's looking at some of those same type of documents because of that small town. I'm like, y'all don't use computers now? Come on now. It's an emptiness that she feels trying to find it. But I think she's going about it the wrong way, but she will never be satisfied until she needs to break her mama down first. And what's going on with the adoption agency? They can't tell you shit. The hospitals, you need to go back to your birth certificate where you were in the hospital. They got DNA. Find those dentistry records. You need to be going about it a different way. I hope that she finds whatever she's looking for. But it ain't to find out who's got cancer and health issues. Bitch, you done got through your whole life without being sick. It's not for your son. You're trying to find your identity. That's it. That's all.
Yeah.
CC.
Yeah, I agree. She is trying to find her identity, and it's going to keep eating at her. Now, I'm kind of scared for her to find out because she doesn't feel like she's wrapped too tight. And I feel like if she finds out some shit that she really don't want to know, hey, Kamiko, I feel like she's going to, it might shift a whole nother thing. So I don't think she should, I don't think that, I like that she said that she is not sure about what's going to happen when she finds them, if she finds them, or what's going to happen after that once she finds the person. So that's the part that I'm trying to figure out. Like, so once you do that, then what? What is your end goal? Are you trying to have a relationship? Do you just want him to know that you existed? Did you want him to know that? Did he know about you? You know, that kind of stuff. Is that what's that? Is that the end goal you're going for? Because at this point, like you said, she ain't sick. She's not looking for that stuff. She just kind of want to know where she come from. And yeah, I don't understand. I don't understand how the newspaper is all in the paper. How she just went right to that. How they can find that dude of being across the street and knew her mom. Like that was kind of like, dang, the city is that. I mean,
with the boom mic over his head already.
Yeah, they broke that fourth wall for real.
I was
Y'all
like,
didn't even get the waiver and ask the man. You just walked up on his ass. Say, we
oh,
on TV. You know my mama.
right.
Okay.
Let me show you a picture. I was like, whoa. So yeah, that was a trip.
You should have been trying to get a class yearbook. How about that?
That's what I was thinking.
But you still don't know how many. So then you gonna have 10 men that she could have fucked. Like, and then look at yourself. Do I look like him? Like, I don't know.
But in '87, they wasn't lynching in '87.
They lynching today, girl.
Oh, they are. They are. But I'm saying that to say, hmm, I'll leave it at that because I'm my kids, my older kid's father, his mom is white, his dad's black, and they burned a cross in her thing because she was pregnant with, So yeah, I mean, but he was born in '74, and I'm just saying in '87 when she said that, I was like, yeah, I don't know if he was born in '87, but
The
I mean,
way that man was talking, like they still got sharecroppers out there.
they probably do.
That man was talking to her was an abomination. For me. For me, he gave one of them people who probably was out there helping with the lynchings. I'm sorry. I don't know that man from Adam. But just in the way that he was speaking and saying things. Now we can say go back to the birth certificate, but the birth certificate may not be correct. It may not be correct. And the reason why I say it may not be correct, because if she was indeed conceived in a time and in a place where you can't say this or you can't do that, the mom might have didn't go into a hospital with her real name because of what could have happened to her. I mean, she's found the real mom, you know what I'm saying? But we don't know that the information that would have been given or recorded would have been correct under those circumstances. But I want Tiffany to be prepared for whatever she may find, because in going back to your hometown while you are looking for your dad's information, she's also going to find out a lot about her mom information and how, hey, her family might have made her mama give her up because she was a quote unquote in lover. You know what I'm saying? So I think she really needs to look on the inside before she continues this journey and decide if it's one that she's truly prepared for. Okay. That's number one. Number two, girl child. Y'all notice how after they start saying, the man said in the 70s, that her and Mel started saying, in this time, it gave me, hide the faith. Y'all trying to go to in this time because, y'all don't want us to know that it was not them 80s. It was them 70s. And I'm not saying that because of the time period. I'm saying that because, she want to hold on to this I'm 34 type thing.
Exactly.
The man across the street conveniently with the boom mic, Miss Ma'am, you bought Melanie, who's supposed to be a detective. But Melanie and asks, okay, so what are some names? Not that we saw. You know what I'm saying? Not that we saw. We only can talk about what we saw. Right. So what are some of the guys' names, that you guys used to talk to?
Yeah,
or
he was like, I
don't
know you whole.
Or do they still stay in this town that we can go talk to them? You know what I'm saying? But because the man made sure to say, your mama was already pregnant when I met her, as if to say, I'm not.
I busted her down and I'm not your daddy.
You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
I mean, I don't really want to touch this. You know what I'm saying? Be honest, because that's somebody family journey.
Yeah.
That they're going through. You know what I'm saying? But I think she needs to truly be prepared for the can that she is about to open up, because it seems like in that town, they still ain't too fond of people who look like this.
Really?
And so you need to be careful about what you find, and she needs to make sure that she is in a better place, or in the right mindset, like I said, to go through what she's going to go through, finding out the history. Because when you start digging for your family history, you're going to find out everything, the good and the bad.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She could come across documents, as you were saying, slave this, age this, nigga girl this, you know what I'm saying? Days that she could find out and come across documents that her one set of grandparents had actually owned her other. You know what I'm saying? So you because it's small, small town, small place.
I've seen videos like that.
You know what I'm saying? So she definitely has to be
ready,
prepared for what she gonna find out. And with a history like that, you definitely have to be a strong individual. I understand her wanting to know a sense of self and who she is, but I want her to be honest with herself about why she's doing what she's doing. I'm not gonna dismiss that she may want to know about, family health issues, but that's not the only reason why you are doing this. And if you keep telling yourself that, you're gonna be in for a big disappointment, because what happens if you find your family and everybody was healthy and nobody had any issues? You still gonna feel like something is missing, because that's a part of you that you don't know who it is. And I think being honest about why you're on this journey will probably make her a lot more interesting, since you've taken us on this journey in reality TV, right? It will make you a lot more interesting, the truth about why you want to know this journey. And the truth is, you want to know about not only your family health history, but you want to know where you come from and who you come from. And ultimately, what's burning at the back of your head, even though it hasn't come out of your mind, is why they chose to give you up.
That's what it is.
Why they did not keep you.
Right.
And you have every right. I feel she has every right, if she can find them, to know that answer. There's nothing wrong with wanting to know that answer.
We kind of know already, though. She was white with a black baby, and we know
a teenager. She was a teenager.
We got that.
The mama was
the real answer to that, though. Wait. So the mama was a teenager.
Mm-hmm. She wasn't old.
So the mama was a teenager in the 70s.
Yeah.
So the mom and the daddy managed to have this relationship that they wasn't supposed to have all the way throughout the 70s.
Child, you asked me questions above my pay grade, okay? But I wanted to
no, goddamn. No, don't fast forward. Because by the time she was born, if that's the case, her mama wasn't a goddamn teenager by the time 87 came.
I don't know. That's what I thought I heard. Okay. I ain't there. You better go ask Tiffany. Okay. Now let's look at this this comment. They still lynching when they travel to when we traveled to North Carolina in early 60s. We didn't stop in sundown cities. Look, y'all talk about me going to Huntsville. I have a sister that used to live in Huntsville that lives in Tuscaloosa. From all the stories of Alabama that I've heard, and even just the air I get when I go down south, Alabama is not one of those cities that I just want to go. And I for damn sure don't want to drive down those back streets, those back roads, expressways. I felt some type of way when we were driving from Texas to Atlanta and stopped through Alabama and drove through Alabama roads through the night. I still think about those stories where they have taken Black people and the police are members of the KKK and taken them out of their cars and brutality and killed them. Look, that ain't no joke. That's a whole nother show. Okay, so when we talk about this stuff, I truly believe that there's a lot of that going on. And where she is in Eutaw, it looks like they still got probably a KKK store with the flags, Confederate flags, right there, talking about we'll kill you, nigga.
Listen, so, I live in Houston, and they found a boy a couple of years ago hanging from a tree.
Oh, not too long ago in Lancaster, they had somebody. When I lived in Lancaster 2 years ago.
You know what I'm saying? So it's still happening. It's still happening. It's not as widespread.
When y'all said it, I said I gotta shut up because that is true. Those are facts.
It's not as widespread as in previous time. But it still happens. It still happens. My thing is, I just want her to be real about, and she don't even have to be real with me or with us. I want her to be real with herself about why she's on this journey. Okay, and be prepared because of the situation of what her parents was. be prepared for what she's gonna find on this journey, because it doesn't seem like it's gonna be one of, oh, I couldn't afford to take care of you, or oh, back in those days, this is what people did. They sent the girls off when they were pregnant, and then they came back, and the baby was given up for adoption, and they came back like they was just off on vacation in the country.
She said she went to Birmingham, so
So I mean, if she went to Birmingham, she could have went a little bit further. So the ultimate, you know what I'm saying? If you was able to escape to Birmingham, or you was able to escape, you could have went somewhere where you probably in the 70s, could have had your baby where no one would have known you, right? Especially in the 80s. We're talking about 87, right? In 87, if you could have gotten to Birmingham, you damn sure could have gotten to Atlanta or somewhere else where you could have safely had your baby and kept your baby. So if we're going with she was born in 87, goddamn it, then in 87, if her mama was able to get to Birmingham, she could have caught the bus and went a little bit goddamn further.
Well, you never know what the situation was. She could have been out in the streets.
Which leads to my point of this. You want to know the real reason why you were not kept. I'm not saying that the mama had the wherewithal to do all of this. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, rationally thinking, if you were able to make sure I was born safe in Birmingham, you couldn't build a life for us in Birmingham, I would still want to know what ultimately made you want to give me up.
That's probably what she.
And that's the root of
every
why
adoptive child probably thinks that and asks their parent that. I would, because we know our parents and be asking why the hell you did that shit. You know what I'm saying? CC, you got closing remarks on this subject?
No, I'm good.
Well, so now we done went down to Eutaw. Let's take our asses over there to Bessemer. Okay. Now,
Lord, I need a drink. Hold on.
I've refilled. Okay. Now let's bring it up. Let's go on over here to Bessemer, and I bet you they doing all kind of shit. Apparently, the way Miss Wanda talk, again, I feel they probably on that bullshit too down there. Police brutality, and don't have your ass out there too late after nighttime. Okay. So they drive down to Bessemer to have dinner with the family. Okay. And Miss Wanda, I will say, Miss Wanda, you looked really cute in your chefery attire. I mean, she makes a good costume. She makes it look good. Now whether it's gonna taste good, I don't know. And I really don't know how you fuck up a potato. I'm gonna tell you the truth, because I love me some starch.
Love all the starch.
But then that's when now we're gonna take this into parts. And after we get done with this first part, I'm gonna let y'all call in for a couple of minutes and tell us what you really think about it. Okay. Now the first thing that come up was T-Man, aka Cousin Peach Dog, as Simone would call him. Tells this girl's business all on TV. He's gonna be a cook and she is pregnant. And she looked like, dude, I did not want to tell everybody that I was pregnant. And I told you, he was like, well, I just told one person. So this man can't hold water. You are the problem, sir. And then as soon as she said, don't tell nobody, his ass told Tisha. Okay. And also you go back to the problems that, it seems like Bessemer is depending on Tisha and Marceau's success. And Wanda is making her success by forging her way onto this show, which allegedly we're going to find out and possibly talk about for a couple of minutes that she may or may not be back next season. And then we come back and meet Uncle Bernard as we met him down at the picnic. And he had a lot to say about Marceau, calling him a minion and calling the family from across the tracks. Okay, it looks like the liquor was flowing during this family event, and they had diarrhea at the mouth. But what I'm also noticing is, I would like to pose to Miss Wanda, I think a lot of them get on television, as do a lot of people, and you see television cameras and you feel that you have to be over the top and act extra. And that was very evident in this scene when you see her whole family have the audacity to ask her husband about what's going on between his legs. Come on, CC, with your commentary.
Girl, I was like, there was a lot. That was a lot. I got Marceau does a lot. He does ask for some of the shenanigans that come his way. But I was kind of feeling. I wasn't feeling bad for him. I was just like, dang, you can't breathe right here. Like you can't do nothing. They are on you. Was those twins? The sisters that well, they look just like.
I didn't even pay attention that hard, girl. I ain't finna lie.
They was coming. They was coming for him. I'm like, Tisha got a whole village. Marceau might come up missing if he do something. If they really get some concrete evidence on this brother, he might get dismembered because they didn't give him no slack, none. I was like, oh, we gonna keep asking, we gonna keep talking. Bernard was on one. The way he was like, oh, Marceau's a cheater. I was like, bruh, are you listening to yourself? Like, you are going all the way in. And Marceau just sitting there looking like, I don't even know why he had that hat on.
That was an attack.
I mean, that beanie on. That beanie, I was like, you making me, I feel hot for you. And you're probably not hot, but I felt hot in that beanie for him. I did. I was like, it feels like it's warm. But I like that Tisha's family got her back like that. I like that like they put his feet to the fire. I didn't appreciate Bernard the way he did it, but I was there for the family, dynamic of them being like, we're tired of hearing the rumors. Like, we're tired. And if that was my relative, that was my cousin, I'd be on his ass too. Let me talk to you for a minute. Come here. Get you in the corner though. I'm not about to do it in front of everybody. Let me talk to you a minute. Let me see where your head is. So I just feel like they could have did it. It could have been a little more tactful. She rocking.
She over here rocking and carrying on.
Right. I'm like,
Go ahead.
To Bessemer, where we from the other side of the tracks. Welcome to Bessemer. Like that's all. I felt like I was watching a pilot episode for Meet the Scots, or for the other side of the tracks, or for Welcome to Bessemer. You know what I'm saying? Like any one of them titles would do. Child, listen. Bernard was on one, but when I tell you I rewind Bernard about 4 or 5 times, I can't even lie to y'all. I rewind Bernard about 4 or 5 times. I laughed at Bernard all 4 to 5 times that I watched it. It was hilarious to me. Bernard gave me, I'm going to be Wanda mouthpiece because Wanda got to be nice right now, so Marceau give her this truck. So I'm going to say everything Marceau, that Wanda can't say right now to Marceau. Okay, that was number 1. Number 2, it just gave me we testing to see how y'all gonna respond to Tisha, her family, and if we give them a show. Because while we needed to see T-Man and his girlfriend down there talking about she didn't want nobody to know he was pregnant.
We don't care about.
We didn't need to see that.
We don't care about them.
You know what I'm saying? We didn't need to see that. It gave me, let's show that Tisha is who everybody come to in her family. Because now we had the moment of Tisha talking to her brother and, you need to get yourself together. And how I look at him as mine because I helped raise him. And now the cousin want to sit and come and talk to her about, I haven't told anybody, but I'm going through a divorce. And here's the cousin that you want to happen to tell it to. And she don't even know how many kids you got. Go to hell.
And you divorcing.
It gave me Tisha prepared who she wanted to talk to make her look good, like she is just Miss It of her family, when really she's so out of touch with who they really are, what the hell is really going on. Number 1. Number 2, Tisha, you are exactly the bitch that I knew you was. You can't ever sit on my CV again and say, I don't like when my mama do this, I don't put my mama up to do this, I don't put my family up to do this, because you had that same smirk on your face when they was grilling your husband.
She did.
That you had when Mel was going through it. You had that exact same smirk. So you like that shit. You like that shit. And in a confessional, when your husband was telling you right, and the fact of, I don't owe them an explanation. I'm married to you. I'm not married to them. And you sat up there and said, Oh, well, you ain't need my help then. You definitely let us know. You was exactly happy for
She
what
was
the
with
fuck
the
they
shit.
was doing.
Mm-hmm.
You was with the shits. And you set it up with your mama. You had a conversation with your mama before you and your husband got in the car to head down to Bessemer, and you was like, you gave your mama that wink, it's a go. And your mama called the rest of the family to let them know. But it
Like, this
also
what
let
we
me
gonna
know.
do with Marceau when he come.
It also let me know, okay, that the family know about these rumors too. They just couldn't say it like that. Cause Bernard said, you got too many women. You got too many women. Or you wasn't in a hotel, you was in a motel. Oh, okay. The family know what's going on down to the streets. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to pretend like that's what it is. Then the cousins want to say, well, you want to sit up here and say that you didn't do this, that, the other. You know what I'm saying? But come on now. Your wife needs to know this, that, and the third. You know what they let me know? Oh, you and Kiki on the outs now. But these are some more cousins that you done had a conversation with.
You done told everybody y'all
You know
business.
what I'm saying? This lets me know that you definitely having conversations with cousins about what you need to hear from your husband. But in front of your husband, you gonna act like you ain't having them conversations. So he can feel like y'all good. Tisha, go to hell. Go to hell. You exposed your slip by having your family talk to your husband. Because they definitely exposed. You know what I'm saying? They definitely exposed that you are having conversations with members of your family. Now, you might not be having conversations with Kiki right now, but you had them before. And just like you had them with these cousins. Because how else can they know exactly what you, as the wife, need to hear and say if you haven't heard it, if they haven't heard it out your mouth? If you haven't said to them what you need. Because even at the end of the day, if you didn't want to defend your husband because you make your ragged ass make me look like a fool, so go ahead and deal with them. I definitely speak up for myself and say, wait, hold up. You can't say what I need to hear because we ain't had that conversation. But I was here with Bernard when she was like, I'm not stupid. I'm not naive. And Bernard said, I beg to differ. I said, come on, Bernard.
Did he? I didn't hear that.
Come on, Bernard.
He said that?
Bernard.
I didn't hear that. I didn't hear it. Oh my God. I'd have laughed.
But when Marceau basically told them, y'all want to smell my dick, I was here for it too, because at the end of the day, that's them people marriage.
It's not your
We
business.
sit up here and talk about it because we reviewing the show. But that's if I saw Marceau and Tisha in the public, child, I'd walk past them. I'm not about to go try to get no interview. I'm not about to say, sir, since you lost 5 pounds, you want us to believe that ain't your wide body back that we saw in your bald head and your pointed ass is. And do you since y'all was on the boat, is your breast disease gone down now since you've been back at the gym? Was it Louis gym that you went lose this weight in? I'm not about to do all of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let them people enjoy their meal and I'm gonna move on because I really don't. That's them people marriage.
I'm trying to figure out if they find out he's cheating, then what? Like, what's gonna happen? Let's just say we find out.
They're gonna divorce him and take him for everything, and they're gonna help, and they're gonna beat his ass.
What? Y'all think Tisha will leave Marceau? I don't think.
No.
I don't think that. I don't think that.
Like,
so we can find out to watch her stay with him. That's what, because the ultimate thing is that we want to find out if this man been cheating on her, or is the main goal to find out do the man got another kid? Is that what we're trying to go for? Is that what we're looking for?
Listen, I don't know what the main goal is, but the family know. The family know.
I need to make go.
Okay, so I'm about to put this link up, so y'all call in 4 minutes and max. I'm put the link. I'm finna drop the link. But you know, we see as y'all have segue, you know, Tisha now she stands up to her family. You know, if it had been my man, I don't care if he had 3 bitches at the party. You're not going to question my man and my husband. Y'all better sit y'all motherfucking ass down. So I felt to allow them to do that to him and on television was disrespectful. It just was. That's just in my eyes. You're not standing as a unit, a unified front to say, hey, look, this is my man, and I'm gonna stick beside him. You know what I'm saying?
While he was talking about in the confession about I'm welcomed, I'm loved, baby. No, you're not.
Yeah, he was like he didn't know.
Me welcome.
He went back. He said, I didn't know that this was gonna be a Tag Marceau day. So they had prepped for that. They had got together, made some phone calls, made some texts, made some DMs, said this is what we gonna do. because Marceau and them finally coming to Bessemer. You know they don't never come. So since they on our turf, this is what we gonna get them.
And that's just
Bernard.
that's just what he said. Cause I'm not no minimum. I'm not no minimum. Well, whatever you
What
say
you call
about
me?
my family being on the other side of the track,
Minion.
Yeah, minion.
Minion.
And I was about to say cousin Bernard. Now look, one thing I also didn't like before cousin Kiki came in. They were talking about the proposal and the business plan. I see cousin Tiffany trying to do it the right way, but Marceau says it's $40,000 for this truck, and cousin Bernard say you cheap. But I have a problem with all these people got something to say about what Marceau gonna give, but ain't none of them got a motherfucking dollar or a
I'm trying to figure
motherfucking
out
skill to help
why.
fix that truck. They ain't got an engine to put in
Ain't
it.
no
They ain't
mechanic.
even got no antifreeze or oil to put in the valves. But y'all got gonna
I'm
tell with this
trying
man
to
what to
figure.
do with his money to help the family out.
I'm
Go
trying to
ahead.
figure out why people feel like because Marceau is gumming on Tisha or whatever he doing with Tisha. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
He owes Wanda anything. He owes her nothing.
He doesn't owe her anything.
He owes her nothing.
Mm-mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like Tisha, won't you tell your husband you want a $40,000 purse or something? But did y'all catch while we waiting on people to come up here?
What you want
Did
to say?
y'all catch? And
The
I just want
nightcap?
to see if y'all caught it.
Oh,
Did y'all catch? If you didn't catch it, go back and listen to the episode. And next week, tell me if I'm lying. Did y'all catch when Marceau, when they said, "Do you love my cousin?" And Marceau said, "I love her enough that I take care of her." Did you catch it?
you talking? We're not talking about Kiki though, huh?
No.
I didn't think
When
so.
the family was had him crowded
I
around,
heard him say
and,
that.
and he was in there.
I heard him
You
say
know what
it.
I'm saying? It was like start scene, Grill Marceau, and he was like, "Well, we just want to know, do you love our cousin? Because the way da 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 da." And he was like, "I love her enough that I take care of her. I take care of her, don't I?"
Yeah, that's what he said.
That's not saying that's how you describe loving your wife. I love her enough to take care of her.
That's what he said. I was like, yeah.
But I'm with him on not paying Wanda for that damn food truck. I ain't with him on nothing else, but I'm with him on not paying Wanda for that goddamn food truck. But you gotta pay attention to Marceau and what he said. It's like I say, she wants to blame everybody else for running her marriage when her own husband don't seem like he see it for their marriage. And I hate to sound like I'm on Marceau's side, but I feel like their marriage would probably be better if she keep her motive out of it.
Oh, definitely agreed. She is in it too tough. She is the silent partner in their marriage. Like, it's only supposed to be two of y'all. Why is she in it so tough? Did you guys catch the nightcap with Tisha on it and Destiny was on there?
Yes. She was feeling herself on that.
Oh,
Talking about Daphne.
yeah. I said,
LeBaric was a mama's boy, honey.
man, I guess because she got a new beau, she thought she can go ahead and.
So it's her gag order over now?
No, she said the gag order is only for Huntsville.
Oh, okay.
And
well, if that was the case, why she didn't give the truth on the Ooh Ladies First panel? Because that wasn't Huntsville.
No, wasn't.
Destiny full of shit. Destiny full of shit. Destiny a raggedy ass bitch that I could never fuck with. Fuck Destiny. Straight up. Straight up. She's a coward. She's a coward.
I would go with that one. I would go with that for sure. I don't like the way she moves. I don't like how close she is to Tisha now. I feel like you move only in benefit for yourself, but I understand why she's really mad. She's her and what's her name? Mel. Her and Mel not gonna be friends ever again because she is really pissed off about the way Mel handled telling the world that she helped assist her with some money.
Well, first of all, what you expected? You got on national TV. You went on this smear campaign of Mel saying how she wasn't a good friend to you, this, that, and the third. The first thing Mel said was, "How was I not a good friend? I left what I was doing and came set with you for hours while you cried, while I didn't have it in me for my own damn self."
Right.
That was the first thing Mel said. And you continue to go around talking about how she wasn't a good friend. I'm not a good friend, but I like understand at the point in which Mel was giving her money, this lady had also just filed for bankruptcy.
On top of that, yeah,
You know
she
what I'm saying?
really
On
helped.
top of that, but she's
Yeah.
still giving you money to help you with what you're going through. She was like, don't tell me. You cannot smear me and talk about me and drag me and then tell me how to defend me. Bitch, I ain't your friend, but I just paid your light bill. Bitch, I ain't your friend, but goddamn it, you ain't had no money to pay no lawyer to get your baby back.
Sent her
Full
$1,000
custody
on,
on this man,
on
and I give it
PayPal
to
though.
you, but I ain't your friend.
Yeah.
That hoe will run me my money. Bitch, ask Letitia for that money and run me my shit. Nah, Destiny, Karen shit. That's Karen shit. If I drag you to the world and say Cutiee ain't no friend of me, Cutiee did this, Cutiee did that, Cutiee wasn't there for me, Cutiee wasn't my village, guess what? However you respond is how you respond to defend your damn self.
Right.
The earth, girl, Destiny can go to hell. You raggedy, you trash, and I hope the cops take you on your goddamn spinoff.
Say what you chest, and are you angry? Are you angry? Are you angry?
I was still trying to feel
hell. The way Wanda done called her daughter-in-law, is you around there busting it open for T-Man? You about to be the next baby mama? Girl, go to hell.
Look, we finna take some calls again. No longer than 4 minutes. The link has been dropped twice. It is also pinned to the chat. Before we take our first guest, we just want to take a moment. Okay, I'm not gonna play the commercial, but I want you to know that you need to come in here and press the like button. Okay, if you have not pressed it, we're like 50 likes short of what we need. Okay, we are in deficit. I need you to press the like button. Also, okay, down at the bottom, gas is almost at $10 a gallon over around these parts. Okay, we would like for you to show some appreciation to the panel if you so can. Okay, and my birthday is 8 days away. We need your blessings. The Cash App is running across the bottom. Okay, buy someone a gallon of gas, a sandwich at Potbelly's, whatever. Maybe a cool beverage that they need to come over here and entertain you every week, as we always do. All of your benevolence is greatly appreciated. Again, if you cannot give monetarily, and we do have PayPal, Zelle, and Super Chat and Venmo, you can always just press the like button. You can also support the channel by joining the channel and being a card-carrying royal citizen. And there are 5 tiers of membership ranging from $2 to $25, and we do just all kinds of stuff here. And trust me, this month will be packed as much as I can. With that being said, we will be joining and bringing our first guest up here, and we all learn. I heard you say you want the link. The link is pinned to the top of the chat. And if I don't know you, ain't never seen you before, you need to cam up at least behind the camera, okay, so I can see what you looking like, okay? And then because we don't want no dicks and chicks all across the screen, then you can take your camera back off. Okay,
can I just address this one thing? So the great enigma, I agree with you. A friend don't tell how much they did for you, period. You right. But guess what? Me and my friend can fall out to there tomorrow, and I won't go around saying, oh, you wasn't a good friend. Our friendship just ended. People grow apart, and that happens. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna crucify Melanie for defending herself, but not going to crucify Destiny for aligning herself with her enemy first. That wasn't shady first.
Right. Snakish ways.
That wasn't shady first. The reason why their friendship fell apart wasn't because, which Destiny admitted, wasn't because her and Tisha was friends. It's because they were talking about her. Let's be clear. They were still cool at that reunion when Tisha butted into their conversation, and which at the time when Tisha butted in, Destiny damn well knew her and Mel had not talked on the phone, but Mel had sent her text messages checking on her. And instead of her putting Tisha in her place, saying this is between me and Mel, she let it ride. And when she asked was Mel a good friend, she sat there on hush mouth. for everybody to see, giving credence to what the hell Tisha was saying.
She like, that's not
So
my
that ain't a good
business.
friend. So as far
She
as
is
no, I would never
Martell's
say what I did
friend.
for my friend, but neither one of them are good friends. But we ain't gonna, like I say, I cannot crucify one and give grace to the other. Wrong is wrong. And had Destiny never started her, I'ma join up with Tisha, so I'ma go around here and say Mel ain't a good friend, as if she had never did nothing for me. Then we wouldn't have known what the hell Mel did for her. That's
True.
just on
You put it on
period.
blast. Yeah,
We
you
wouldn't
did.
have known. But Destiny expected this lady to be up her ass 24/7 while going through a divorce, while filing for bankruptcy, while the side chick was on the internet dragging her along with her ex-husband. But we can't understand why Mel got issues towards these people or why she was standoffish. She needed to get herself together. But excuse me for needing to get myself together because you going through something. The audacity of you to feel like I should not have no time for myself to get my own mental together when I'm stuck. I don't need them kind of friends. And if that's the kind of friend you are, baby, go with God and go with grace and get the fuck out my face.
I like that.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so we got y'all coming up. She said, I heard my name. I'll stay in the chat and just listen. I'll call in Q a few times, but something's going on with that I ain't with. Okay, well, if you want to call in, you change your mind. We're still here. It's pinned to the top of the chat. But first, we're gonna bring up the gorgeous. Come on, all everybody's auntie. Auntie Bernice is in the building.
Hey, ladies, hey, ladies.
I like your picture.
Thank you. I thought I should update it.
I like it. It's cute.
Thank you. Nola, you hit the nail on the head because Destiny is a energy vampire. I don't care what I'm going through. What I'm going through is more important than what you're going through. And I'm going to suck all the energy out of you to get what I want. And you better not say nothing about it. That's what Destiny is.
Mm-hmm.
Because when she wasn't mature enough to sit there and talk to Stormy at Jalen's housewarming, she showed her true colors then.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And T-Man, he rode the short bus to school, didn't he? He played hide and go seek by himself and never won. Come on now. The girl tells you she's in the first trimester. They just found out 2 weeks ago that she's pregnant. So of course she don't want to tell nobody that she's pregnant because the high probability that she's gonna have a miscarriage in that first trimester. Why would you tell everybody you're pregnant? Then God would don't let the baby come. And she said, "Don't tell nobody. I don't want to tell nobody yet until I know the baby is healthy and gonna survive." Come on now, you getting divorced and you got kids already? Oh, see, that's from Under the Cherry Moon. Jerome said this poignant thing. He said, "Follow the stupid kid home, and somebody stupid gonna answer the door." That's T-Man.
That's right.
That is T-Man. And he said, "Ooh, we got to make sure this is gonna be successful because I got another baby on the way." Boy,
I wonder how many kids. Did he say how many kids he had, Auntie Bernice?
no, he didn't say.
I want to know how many kids
That
this
was
man got.
Wanda looked at me like, "Wait a minute, I'm already taking care of the kids that you got, and you telling me you having another one?" See,
So that's I heard her say 2, but she could have been talking about Tisha's kids. So
No.
he must have 2 then.
Yeah,
He must have 2, and then the one that's
right. And your divorce paper's not even finalized yet, and you got another baby coming.
ink ain't dry yet.
So you messed up on the boy and you messed up on Tisha. Come on, Wanda, you're not getting Parenting of the Year awards.
Oh my God.
And Bernard, he was getting on my nerves because Wanda had coached them so bad because they just coming up with everything that Wanda said. Because T-Man even came, he's like, and you in that hotel room, that was your back. That was your back. I'm looking like T-Man, you too. Y'all ain't
We
got
all
nothing.
see.
You ain't got nothing original. Nothing original. And then when Marcel came back and said, "Well, y'all can smell my balls," and I'm looking at it like, Marcel, no, you did not be that damn disrespectful like that. Really? Nobody wants to smell your stinking ass balls, you nasty bastard.
I mean, I wasn't mad at him, Auntie. I ain't lying. Y'all asking me.
Yeah, I agree. They pushed him into a corner, so he had to go ahead and strike. He had to say, y'all got me in this corner. I'm about to go ahead and let it off." But he still didn't have to do it that way.
He didn't have to do it that way.
Don't tell me to smell none of that.
No. That's between you and your wife. That ain't got nothing to do with me.
He said, but Noah couldn't.
That was nasty.
Right.
It was nasty.
Just nasty.
Thought of it is just that I didn't like the thought of it.
No, right. Don't let that be a visual in my head. No.
That part. That's what I was getting when he said.
No. And they said the food tastes good, but Wanda couldn't fry me a bologna sandwich. No, she couldn't. Nope.
I'm still trying to figure out what was all on there. And what was the sauce? Was she pour barbecue sauce on there? Was that barbecue sauce?
It looked like barbecue sauce. It looked like barbecue.
Like, what is on there that you pouring that barbecue sauce on there? It's too much. I don't need all that.
So that's about it. That to Eutaw, Alabama. This was a filler episode. It was a filler episode.
Yeah.
That's all that was. It was a filler episode. Because when it went off and when the Kiki came in, everybody got quiet. Wait a minute. Right. Y'all family tree go down. Y'all family tree don't go up. So why is y'all getting quiet when Kiki comes through the door? Like she the villain.
Because they don't like her.
All of y'all villains.
That's crazy.
She the only one. But she want to tell the truth. And now she the bad guy.
They keep asking for the truth. You can't handle the truth.
Exactly. Because that narrative that when Tisha gonna say you lying to your people want to destroy my marriage. She was still going on that. The host is trying to destroy our marriage. The host don't give a damn about y'all, and y'all can't take it.
Okay, well, we got quite a few people in the back. Well, we lost one. I know she'll be back.
Okay.
But we got a few people in the back. Thank you, Miss Bernice. We love you so much. Well, hopefully we see you tomorrow.
Yeah, yes. You'll see me tomorrow.
All right. All right, Miss Bernice. Thank you.
Love all y'all. Bye-bye.
Bye.
And we want to take a second to thank the people for their contributions. Thank you, Andrea Jones, for the super sticker. And I'm hitting it again for the one time for Trey Gaming Fish. Thank you for the cash app. Yes, God. And I'm going through these comments. So yeah, he shouldn't have been shooting the club up, but things happen. So next we're gonna hurry up and go through these comments because I still got to get to the wall of marks and things. We got Ray all day. And if y'all calling in, hurry up and click the link before we close it on down. Hey,
what
Ray.
Up, y'all? Hey, pretty.
Ray.
Hey, all y'all pretty. What's up?
We all good.
Yeah.
How you doing, lady?
I'm good.
Good.
I was kind of tripping off of all that food Wanda was preparing because it was just a little too much. And where them big old potatoes come from, y'all? I've never seen potatoes that were big as football.
Oh yeah, you could get them. I love them.
You could get them like that.
Yeah,
They're
they
called
are
baked
they're
potatoes.
specific
They're
for
specifically for baking.
baking potato. That's what it's called. It's in a bag, baking potato, and they're like big.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, good for
Somebody
her.
said Wall of Marts.
But
Man.
that is
But
a two person potato though. That's and you put more stuff on it.
yeah, it is. It is.
It's the
Hey,
meat.
California Cutie, do you remember meat and taters out in LA back in the early 90s?
Meat and taters.
Yeah, it was the
Oh,
same premise as what Miss Wanda's making. It was a bunch of potatoes stuffed with different foods. Like it would have soul food or Asian food or a Mexican vibe in a potato. Because pretty much, potato go with anything. So
I mean,
it tasted really good back in the day.
oh, I did not know. I don't remember that place unless I saw it and just don't know the name of it and just saw. I ain't going to that potato place. I ain't about to go. Go fast food. I'm going to a real spot. I'm not gonna go to a big potato place.
No, I go to the
Yeah.
steak place,
Was
the steak
it
and
in the
potato, but not no Asian food on my potato.
Yeah, that's what I was like. Was it in the mall or no?
Nah, it was like in a strip mall. They had one on El Segundo off of Western, and then the
No.
other
Okay.
one was over there on Inglewood off of Airport and Manchester.
I know where both of that area is.
More
Inglewood.
like Florence.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, I never ate there. I don't even remember. Must have didn't last that long though.
It was around for about 4 or 5 years, I think. It didn't last long, no.
Yeah, yeah, I don't remember that,
But
but maybe she
I
got
know
but
that.
there's a place
okay.
called Spudley's in New Orleans that you can get like all of this kind of stuff. Because I always get the seafood potato with the crawfish, the
Yeah.
crab, and the shrimp meat, and it be so
Yeah, I
Mm,
do
good.
that at home.
I mean, I've seen people do it, but just
yeah, it has to be the right ingredients and all that, the right types
correct.
of food.
Right.
Exactly.
And I
But
mean,
that's
you
a
know,
good
the
idea.
crawfish is the tail, not the whole crawfish. The crab meat is the meat,
Yeah,
not the whole claw.
Right.
right.
Now, Tiff and Mel, that was kind of cute. Then doing a little investigating report. Now, ain't it so funny how they ran into the one person that gave them the information they needed? The one oddball, just random dude that happened to know her mom. Her mom must have been outside. I ain't trying to disrespect, but just for the most randomest dude to just appear and oh yeah, I remember her. I mean, those things happen, but hopefully she will find her dad because I know, she needs to complete that in her life. It's real sentimental.
You know what's another thought? Not to cut you off because you just made me think of something. What if she
Hmm.
finds out he's passed on? And then that opens up a new wound. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, now I found out my real
But I
father.
think she will have some completion. At least she
Of
know it was him.
closure. I mean,
Yeah.
Then I'm thinking that might go into another thing. Maybe I should have searched sooner. I shouldn't have waited. You know what I mean? It's just so many
I
things.
mean, but I
So
mean,
many
in
layers
finding
of
out he passed, that means you would know who he is, which means you can go and talk to some of your
Yep.
family.
true. And as somebody said in the chat, I think a little earlier, they were saying, she might have half brothers and half sisters.
Yep. Because from
I was
that
like,
death certificate comes the birth certificate, and then she can, keep going from there and find out who is who.
right.
So that's
Just
pretty cool.
mm-hmm.
Now,
Anything else? Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
yeah, I just want to hit on Tisha real quick. I do believe that she just allows other people to do her dirty work because, of course, Marceau, she shuts down because Marceau makes her feel like if she don't have proof, don't bring it to him because all that does is shut down the conversation because he can't continue the lie in the conversation. That's what I believe. I believe, yeah, he is lying, and I can't wait to see uh, this issue about January 4th. Unless I missed it, somebody ain't telling the truth, right?
Yeah, he was supposed to
One
be
of them
with
out there.
Chris Fletcher, but they said Chris Fletcher was
In New
somewhere
York.
else.
Yeah.
And that's what he said. He came out to clear his own name.
Yeah.
So I'm
Chris came out.
thinking,
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
because
I
Chris
can't,
Fletcher
yeah.
came out allegedly and said, "Nope, me and my wife just got back good. No, I was not. No,
Now that's
I
what I'm
wasn't.
waiting
No."
on. I need that to be cleared up because that will explain a whole lot. Why use somebody who said that they weren't there?
It will never be cleared up.
It's
At least not to
They're
us.
not
So
gonna
I
address
don't
it.
even worry
I
about it.
mean, now that's what Carlos should have asked her last night instead of asking about her daddy being in male inbox. I mean, well, no, he needed to ask how she feel about that too. You know what I'm saying? But
But in last words, Ray Ray.
Last words is Marcel, you better not be lying, because it sure don't look good. It sure don't look good. And I ain't on the family's tip. I'm on my tip. Just Ray all day. Ain't nobody else. I'm representing me, myself, and I. I don't believe you, homie. If you listen, when you listen, when this get to him, see me, bruh. We can talk about it if you want to. But all I know is, you bet not be lying, and that bet not been your back, because it looked just like you. So chill out. Have a good day, y'all. Thanks for letting me say what I had to say.
all right,
All right,
right.
Ray Ray. Thank you for coming. Mwah, mwah,
Hey,
mwah.
XOXO.
Bye bye. Okay, we want to take a second before we go to the next caller. We want to thank Marva for the super sticker.
Marva, no, I'm not ever gonna pull.
Marva.
I'm never gonna pull for Boston. I'm a Laker fan. Never can I ever,
Y'all
ever.
in the sports
Can't do it, man.
that y'all
I
have
can't do
going.
it. I can't do it. I don't give a damn who's on that team. Lakers on mine all day, and anybody
Come on,
but
Boston.
can win.
Come on, Boston.
That's on her. We
Come on,
never gonna see
Celtics.
eye to eye. Me and her, we won't. We don't
Come on,
see
Celtics.
We're gonna hurry up so y'all, and the awards is on tonight. Everything is on
Who's
tonight.
awards?
Roa ain't getting no views tonight with all this stuff on television. Oh, look, next we have the gorgeous, the residential Miss Uni Boo. How are you? Hey, Uni Boo.
Hi guys.
Hey, pretty.
I'm getting attacked by Pauline. Sorry.
Um,
Oh yeah, I'm
Mama.
still getting over a very fierce sinus infection. Like the whole city is shut down. Yes.
I was fine. I stepped outside and it was over. So I
oh,
went back inside, take my Zyrtec. But just wanted to say hi to everybody and say my piece about the two episodes. Last week episode was so overshadowed by the fight. I didn't even remember what happened. Like all I know is that my girl Bonnie Blue was on the show, and I was like, yes.
mhm.
But beside that, I'm like, I was focused about the fight, which was totally ignorant. But what we expect for someone from the other side of the track. But anyway, I agree with Nola. Every time she get it, I was like, she said everything I was gonna say, you know. But about the food truck, I can't believe I'm actually agreeing with Marcel on that one too, because I'm not spending 40. Do you know how much is 40 grand in this economy to spend on a beat down truck that barely work for nasty potatoes? No. First of all, I work in the food industry. First of all, when you see the food have to look good first. Then the
Edible.
smell invites you. Then you eat it with the taste. You know what I'm saying? Like I look at her food. I'm not eating that. Absolutely not. Like first you need to know how to run a business. Like I'm not gonna throw 40 that like 40. Are you serious? I'm just gonna throw it out there for you to just run a business that you know nothing about. Like I was with my son, like Tisha, if you want to do it, go ahead and do it, but I'm personally not gonna do it. Like I need you to show proof that you can run a business. I need to take some type of job at Black and show me that you can handle a business or you can handle, how to cook stuff, make it more presentable so that, it's inviting for
She
people to
needs
eat.
training.
Right. Like you need some kind of, and not everybody that cooks in the kitchen be like, oh, I'm a cook. If that was Chef Ramsay, he would have roasted her. And I watch a lot of cooking show, and presentation is key, and a lot of food. Once it look good, people will actually trying to, oh, okay, look good, let me see, taste it and see how it is. But like if it looks sloppy with me, I'm not eating anything sloppy.
Mm-hmm.
So she needs to know how to run a business. You can't just act like you just talk bad about that man, talking about all the rumors about, cheating allegation, and then you want him to just sign you a check. Like that's not how it works. But
Works like that over there.
that's what's she from? Bessemer?
Yeah.
Bessemer? Yeah, that's how Bessemer, and the whole family gave me, you know, this is our first time on TV. Like we made it out of the gutter. Yeah, we're famous now because it's like y'all acting like, y'all celebrities, but really you're just, yeah, I don't have any word for it. I'm like, Tisha, do better. And that was his back in that picture. You saw the back, that was Master back. I don't care what nobody said. If you married with someone, you know the person body. Like if I'm was in a relationship with someone for over 10 years, you will know the person. You know that's his back, that's his ears, that's his feet. If you pay attention to your husband like that. But like, her mouth
Ooh.
said it's not him, but I'm pretty sure, you know, she's thinking like, oh no, oh maybe I'm just going to lie and say that's not him. But come on, you know your husband. Get away from me. But that's it. I'm just tired of the show. Like I'm really tired of it. All the ignorant thing that's going on is unnecessary. It's getting real dark. It used to be fun and cute. Now it's real dark. But that's it. I'm gonna go take my
All right.
Zyrtec and go to sleep.
Well, all right. Well, thank you, Uni Boo. You always in the house. Will you be back tomorrow?
Yes, I
All
would.
right.
I
Look,
have
he
to check
said,
my notification. Be like,
okay,
wait.
yeah, cause I be trying to get the stuff there early so that y'all could get the better notification. I noticed that in the algorithms. Plus, I haven't been in algorithms because I'm been off work. But if I get there early, people will see it or have a chance to get a reminder a little bit better. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna
Yep.
work on getting my stuff back. I'm fine. I love y'all for supporting me,
Yeah.
even still.
I know. I missed y'all last week. I was like, hey, Princess went like, I literally check every day. When is Princess? I
I'm
barely
coming
missed your
back to
live
work.
today. I was like, oh shoot, she's on. I clicked so fast I nearly broke my phone. But
Oh,
yeah.
don't break the phone. Don't break the phone,
If you
Uniboo.
break it, you can't see us. I appreciate that. I love it. Thank you so
All
much.
right.
Mwah,
Thank
mwah,
you, Uni Boo.
mwah,
Yeah,
Good
we'll talk.
night, y'all. Bye
mwah.
bye.
Bye.
And let's give some acknowledgement to Miss Queen Paradise. Have a blessed night. Blessings to you all. Thank you so much, and peace be unto you. Miss Queen Paradise, thank you so much for
Thank
the
you.
super chat. She is in the building. Look, now I'm going to save these last 2 minutes for Thick Girl. And Thick Girl, you're going to have to hurry up. And if you could get your assets in here. And look, you got two and a half, you got 3.5 minutes, okay? We can't be talking all day because we got to get to the Walmarts. But here she go. And she keep jumping in and out. I don't know what's wrong. It doesn't like you.
Hello.
Hey,
Yes,
girlie.
Lord.
Hey y'all.
See,
My phone my phone kept messing up. That's why I kept hanging up. Um what the hell I started? What started? This episode was nice, but it
We
wasn't
did 10 and 11. Yeah.
memorable. So teacher family is hood as hell. Country hood as hell. Some people were so happy to see a camera they didn't know what to do. Why is I understand why that girl was mad. I would not want the world to know that I was pregnant by somebody named T Man. Like what the what what is going on? Marceau, I was so happy. I was so happy that somebody finally dug in his ass, but it was irritating at the same time. I was like, now you know you lying. And why don't you ever answer the questions? Why can't you ever say yes or no? Is it because you want to be able to tell the judge, well, I never said I didn't cheat on her. I never answered the question. What is your end game with this? And why every time y'all get on the damn live, you got to embarrass this lady? I swear my hand to God, he's sending subliminal messages to the side chick to let him know that he's really not that into her. And one day we're going to be able to be together. But right now, just ain't the time. I swear my hand to God, because nobody does that to their wife every single time. It's like he know the lady might watch, and he wanted to let her know, just hanging there a little while longer. That's what I get from it. But Wanda couldn't be, no, I don't want no potatoes from you. I don't want no. I told y'all she wash her hands. How you gonna buy a truck that the motor don't work? I swear my hand to God, like, how long did she have the truck? Like, why did she buy the truck in the first place? Who went with you that don't really like you and told you that this was a good deal? Because they not your friend. Wanda's crazy. Wanda crazy as hell. I don't know. Only Wanda and somebody with hit their heart can freaking talk about this man right in front of his face and say, I only want his money. And still in the next breath say, can I get your money? Like, what?
Where they do that at?
And the reason, Kiki said the reason that she was taken aback with Kimmy is because like 2 weeks or so before that, her and Kimmy had a whole hour and a half conversation, and Kimmy was going in on Tisha. So when she was so-called had her back, when it came to Kiki was like, I was confused. I was like, because you was just talking about her like a dog. So is this for the cameras or is this for real? Because I'm confused right now. That's what she told me. She said they were so deep into conversation that Mel was calling her phone and she didn't even know because they were so deep into what they were talking about. Because she was supposed to meet Mel after they whatever, her and Kimmy did whatever. So that's the reason that Kiki said she was taken aback, because Miss Goody Two Shoe Kimmy, who's starting to get on my last damn nerve, was playing both sides of the fence. Like she do with her husband and Martell. Play both sides of the fence, y'all. You know where he gonna snitch on your husband, or your husband know he gonna snitch on him, so y'all pacify him. Y'all take scenes with him. Y'all let him call in during the scene, whatever he wants, just so he won't spread y'all tea, because he know where all the bones are buried. It's no other reason for y'all to be nice with him. And I'm finally glad somebody, even though it's Tisha that finally said, when Martell is the person that started all this, because for how long have they been blaming Mel for everything? Even the earthquakes and the wildfires?
5
They have
years.
been blaming, yes, they've been blaming her forever. And
No.
nobody ever says Martell was the one that gave us the 20 things. And if Martell didn't say that, nobody would have said nothing. But it's all Mel's fault.
I don't know why Tisha ain't asked
Tiffany,
Martell. Why she ain't asked Martell?
exactly.
Why did you say that?
Who said
What
she did?
Because she knows. Because she knows. That's why you don't have to ask a question when you know.
True.
Well, we
True.
got to wrap
Tiffany,
this up, there,
I wish she
girl.
would have let it in. Huh?
We got to
I
wrap
wish
it
she
up.
would have let it in with this storyline, because it makes her more likable, more transparent. Like what that
True.
was last season, talking about people, kids, and coming in all hot and all hard, and talking about you being transparent, but your transparency is non-transparent, and we can't see through it at all. It's a black hole. Instead of doing that, this is what you should have gave us, because it makes you more likable. It makes you more personable. It makes us feel like we know something about you now.
Mm-hmm.
So don't do a Destiny. Don't be like Destiny. Give us the tea, and don't lie and say you got goddamn restraining orders and gag orders and you can't talk about it, but then go on interviews and talk about it. Get the hell out of here. Y'all have a good night. Love y'all.
Hey, girl, love you too.
Have a good one.
Love you, thick girl.
See you tomorrow.
All right, baby. Y'all be safe. All right, baby.
Now she on the same level as T-Man. Stop. Stop. Okay, so quick announcements because we got to get out of here. We're somewhere, a little bit somewhere where I thought we'd be time today while we were doing 2 shows. So we did the work. We did the damn thing. I'd like to thank you all for coming out and supporting me, even though our schedule has been sporadic. I appreciate you for being faithful. If you have not pressed the like button, please, I implore you to press the like button. If you're watching this on a replay or you're sitting in the palace garden, you say, I'm not sure if I want to subscribe, okay? Because this channel has a lots of different content and you will not be disappointed, okay? Because I'm a character and I'm entertaining and we have a good time here, okay? So subscribe to my channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Also, if you really like to support the channel and support the programming that you see here today, amongst the rest of the programming, feel free to press that join button, okay? And you can give a membership and have support on a monthly basis. If you don't want to give your credit card, let me tell you something. You can always go to the grocery store, get a Google Play card, and you can put that in your little system and you won't have to give your private information. That's just a trick for you. You can also find the join a link in the description box, as you will also find my lovely co-host information down there in the description box as well. And my birthday is coming up. It's my birthday month. I have my link for my wish list is down there, but I think it needs to be updated. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to update it. So whether you want to get something monetarily, or maybe you want to just buy me something, I'm going to update the wish list, and you can buy me something and it will come to me and I will unbox it down to the TVs on my birthday, because we are going to have a good time on my birthday. I'm trying to put something together. So I got 8 days to get it together and get it finalized and get it animated. We are going to have a party and have a good time. And I'm going to give away stuff on my birthday for my birthday. And we're going to have maybe a Huntsville review that day too. We're going to figure it all out. I'm just, look, I'm going to put it out there. The closer I get to it, I need some contestants to come in here and party and play with me on my birthday. Y'all are going to have a gag when we get this done, okay? Besides that, again, there's been a lot of stuff going on the internet. Oh, excuse me, that we've been finding about this show. We're just gonna have to revisit it on another day. Marcella had an interview with Wanda the other day. She says she don't know if she coming back. She also told them folks that she had almost dropped the potato or shook up a potato, and asked the girl not to put the potato on social media because that's why it was looking all sloppy and loppy. And it was not that, she just made it all crazy, and that's what made it look. But I didn't watch the whole interview. I ain't gonna sit up here and lie and act like I did, but I did see pieces of it. And Miss Wanda's got a new YouTube channel. I know y'all gonna subscribe, because she ain't gonna be like Ariana, have her subscribe and never sit up there and post. But Miss Wanda gonna run her mouth, and I might just go over there and watch the pieces that I can tolerate. Okay, Miss Wanda, you out here in these streets. Aside from that, my birthday is on next Monday, the 13th. Me and Miss Mace Moreau, my birthday twin. We are going to get it. And also, I'm going to make it up to the April and May birthdays, the members. I ain't forgot. I'm not selfish. I got you. I'm just trying to bring it all back in. It was something else I had to say, but I'll come and say some stuff. Let me see. Is Houston in the building? I'm gonna put that in my community tab, because I just might do a pop up in the Houston area, Houston, Atlanta, Vegas. I'm trying to plan it. Okay, we're trying to get it together. She said, "Yes, ma'am. I wouldn't." I'm absolutely not supporting her. So yes, this is why we're trying to get Miss Wanda over here, so I can control the narrative. I can say what I want to say, and ask the questions that I want to ask. Okay. So yes, God. And I don't have to go to other people's channel, which I've told y'all I don't really fuck with them people. So besides that, we are going to give our closing remarks. And again, here, let's boldly raise a glass in the words of Tasha K to Miss Nola ReadZzzz. Okay. She has made the $1,000 threshold. Okay. So she can now become monetized down to the YouTube streets.
Yay, yay.
You work
so deserving. So deserving.
You are a star, girl. You are a star. And
Girl,
you was doing work. So I appreciate you, and I encourage you to keep moving and keep doing the damn thing. Y'all can only go up from here. Yes, God. And with that being said, Um, let's let Nola go first. Get your stuff there, girl.
All right. Well, of course, y'all know y'all can find me on Mondays and Tuesdays in the House of the Princess. Y'all can always find me. I don't really have a set schedule on my channel, y'all, but I know I will be going live tomorrow, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Also, find me every other Friday on my channel, but when it's not on my channel, like this week, you can catch me on Let's Get Into It, where we discuss them stank basketball wives. You know what I'm saying? Also, you can follow me on IG at Nola_reads with 4 Z's. And as y'all know, I'm always here. I got a community tab now, so I will be posting different things on that tab, as well as I have things coming up. And yeah, that's why y'all find me. Thank y'all for everybody who has supported me. Appreciate y'all. I am still shooketh that I have hit 1,000 subscribers. So thank you. I love each and every one of y'all, whether you agree with me or not. I appreciate the feedback. Y'all have a good night.
And look, we need California Cutiee to start putting up some
And I
content.
told her that already.
Rose, I got content. My computer is not allowing me. I tried to put it up on Friday. I was gonna shock y'all with some content, but my computer, my husband said he thinks I need like a zip or something like that to make the file get crushed down and needs something. Because I tried to upload 2 videos that I've had since April, and I'm still gonna put it out there because I want it out there. But it's something on my computer, guys. And now my husband went out of town on business.
I'm gonna have to call you. Okay,
So call me and let me. I mean, yeah, I do have some content that I do have, but so that will be on my channel. I do. They've been on me for a minute. It's not that I don't have any, y'all. I'm having technical difficulties. Okay. So yeah, California Cutiee has a channel. Please come subscribe. Hit the notification bell because there is going to be some content coming. It's just like I said, technical difficulties. My my other sisters that I do my podcast, my first podcast is called Sunday Brunch with Black Tea. We are coming back to these YouTube streets, and we are gonna go live on Sundays at 11 o'clock my time, West Coast time. So we're gonna come to you guys with our brunch. So whatever we're cooking up, and we're also gonna have some hot topics on there as well. So please sign up and hit the subscription button and all that good stuff on Sunday Brunch with Black Tea. So you can find me there as well. And of course, I'm always in the Palace on Sunday and Monday for our Love and Marriage, both DC and Huntsville. And on Tuesdays, we usually do the Housewives. So we're going to see if we're going to keep that going. Other than that, y'all can hit me up on Instagram as well, California Cutiee 310. And that's how you can find me and keep up with what I got going on.
She got a lot going on. She does. It makes me happy that y'all have a lot going on. Like, I want to say this the right way, because nothing that you do is based off of anything that I've done, because your talent and your gift has made room for you. But just to know that you have been a part of me, and that whatever I have helped you with, that you can flourish, it makes me feel great.
Good. We hope we make you proud. And the other thing I want to say, and I'm on Nola's channel as well. When Nola goes live and she lets me know she's going live, I usually try to pop in on her. And of course, when they're on live on Fridays for the basketball girls, I try to go live with them as well, or call in. So y'all catch me on Nola's channel as well. I'm always with her as well.
All right. Is she looking for real, or is you just saying that? Right.
I'm about to say, because if she looking for me, she can pop up on the page the same way I drop the link. She can hop up on the link. I don't want to do no interview with your funky ass. But if you're in my chat and you pop your ass up on the link, understand, I'm gonna talk to you just like I said. I'm gonna talk to you with the utmost disrespect. So I mean, enter the chat at your own risk.
What's the shirt?
I ain't hard to find.
What's the shirt say again? What's the
elder down?
Elder be down. It's the funniest.
You know what I'm saying? Like I just said, go with God, go with grace, and get the fuck out of my face.
I will be using that.
Right.
Cause I'm not none of them people on them Huntsville streets. I don't give a damn about respecting you, not none.
She don't
Thank
give
you guys. Thank you guys so much for
I
being
told you
here
I
again.
told Wanda, you don't gotta be scared to come around here to the house of the princess. I done already said it, baby. I don't want to interview you more. So you ain't gotta worry about having to face me.
I appreciate everybody coming here. I will be back in here tomorrow by hook or by crook, some type of way. Y'all see some thumbnails popping up in here, okay? But again, please press the like and subscribe button. If you're watching on the replay, please make a comment. You know, put me in the algorithms, okay? Keep my engagement up, okay? I appreciate it. She said, I just had to do it. Again, feel free to support the channel by Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, Zelle, or Super Chat. I appreciate everybody who has contributed to the channel today, whether you being already a member or whether you've given a Super Chat. Everyone on the panel down here has a Cash App available, and you can give to your panel member of your choice, whether it be one or be all. We appreciate all forms of benevolence. We appreciate all forms of like this video, and subscribe to the channel. Share, okay? If you share, tell somebody about what's going on here. Tell somebody about my channel. It will help me so much, so much, so much. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. My name is Princess A.V. You are here at the House of the Princess, and it is now time for me to turn out the lights. You have a good night. Bye-bye.
Bye, y'all.
Good night.
Royalty Beauty Brands is a female, Black-owned beauty company with all of your cosmetic needs in mind. Right now, we offer hair extensions, eyelash extensions, and our flagship product, Yumbella Lip Glam. Coming soon to add to our product line will be promo merchandise, lip oil, lip scrub, beard oil, body butter, body soap, and makeup, to name a few. Every product is vegan friendly and carefully made with the consumer in mind. Check out our Royalty Beauty Brand social media and go to our website to sign up for our exclusive mailing list for discount codes and to place an order. Don't forget to leave us some feedback. Royalty Beauty Brands. We see the beauty in you.